right, uphill. 100. Long flat crest, 120. Turn one left of a crest.
It's your Sligawa rig on display on Russel Reyes' stream. Alright.
There's really not much between Russel Reyes and Lance Guballa. Really, the top guys, or some of the top guys who are playing this are the game with us tonight. So you can really see most of the best practices as he almost falls down in the ravine. But
that was so close, man.
Also to Lance Guballa, our champion. I'm sure he's gonna
He'll bounce back. No
prepare. He'll bounce back. He's not gonna give this away because New Zealand really suits Lance well, and for Russell.
Whoa! Oh no!
No, actually, he used that.
Yeah.
Lance Guballa is gonna maximize his knowledge and abilities to the absolute limit to maintain his lead in this match. So thankfully, we found the right JC Diago. There's so many JC Diagos apparently on Facebook.
Lance Guballa now leads the championship again.
Lance Guballa.
Oh, definitely, Kajan, 100%. Because they're really the ones going head-to-head for this one. So we have Russel Reyes now on the flat-out section of this track.
There might not be enough time for Russell to catch Lance over with his last two stages, but if Russell could put on the pressure over here, maybe just maybe Lance would make a mistake. But of course, we're not hoping for that one. But you know, very uncharacteristic of Lance, as we always say. In the batch, he's definitely competing with these guys. It's
left of a crest, 80, keep middle of a crest, 60, narrow 4. tight. 80. Front left of a crest, 200, will finish. Long flat crest, 120. Turn one left of a crest. Into two right long. In right, uphill. 100. Long flat crest, 120. Turn one left of a crest.
It's your Swigalo rig on display on Russel Reyes' stream. Alright.
There's really not much between Russel Reyes and Lance Guballa. Really, the top guys are some of the top guys who are playing this are the game with us tonight. So you can really see most of the best practices as he almost falls down in the ravine. But
That was so close, man.
Also to Lance Guballa, our champion. I'm sure he's gonna
He'll bounce back. No worry.
prepare. He'll bounce back. He's not gonna give this away because New Zealand really suits Lance well. And for Russell,
Oh, no.
no,
that
actually,
was-
he used that.
yeah.
Lance Guballa is gonna maximize his knowledge and abilities to the absolute limit to maintain his lead in this match. So thankfully, we found the right JC Diago. There's so many JC Diagos apparently on Facebook.
Lance Guballa now leads the championship again.
Lance Guballa.
Oh, definitely, Kajan, 100%. Because they're really the ones going head-to-head for this one. So we have Russel Reyes now on the flat-out section of this track.
There might not be enough time for Russell to catch Lance over with his last two stages, but if Russell could put on the pressure over here, maybe just maybe Lance would make a mistake, but of course we're not hoping for that one, but you know, very uncharacteristic of Lance, as we always say. In the batch, he's definitely competing with these guys. It's
Six left of a crest, 80. Keep middle of a crest, 60. Narrow fall right tight. Front left of a crest, 200, will finish. Long flat crest, 120. Turn one left of a crest.
All right, so good evening everyone and welcome back to the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. Guys, we are at round 4 and with me tonight is Ivan Isada and Jan Kalam. So guys, gentlemen, good evening to you guys.
good evening, Kian. Good evening, Jahan. It's another, and it's actually the final round of our AAP Digital Rally Trophy. It's the 97-03 season that we're trying to emulate over here. And we're done with the first 3 rounds. And what has happened already for the past 3 rounds, we've used the R2 cars, the 1600 cars. That's because the 97 and 2003 National Rally Championship was all with the 1600s. So we based on the Super 1600s that time. And this time we're having a special for the last round. Not only is that we're going to culminate our activity or this event with a champion, but also we're using a much stronger front-wheel drive car, which is the Formula 2 kit cars. And I think the guys have been impressive in the mixed conditions of this tarmac stage that we have. So we're also emulating one of the late tarmac rallies that we've had in the 97 to 2003 season, in particularly in the 2001 and 2002 season. There was a rally in Cavite. So these are new rallies that came about. Of course, the rally in Cavite was always done in dirt a long time ago with the rear-wheel drives. And this one was new because it was a subdivision and a golf course, and the track was empty, meaning there were no houses. It was a new subdivision, but just like a new subdivision, you come in, the roads are laid out, the banquetas are laid out, okay, and there's a lot of white smiling banquetas, so that if you go understeer with these front wheel drive cars, you just smack them up on the place. So not good. The jumps were not nice. They were humps of the subdivision, so that would be something all these guys would come in with their lowered cars and they'd be scraping the unders of their cars, thinking that they could jump the hump, but it's not ever a good idea, especially in the Philippines. But yeah, the course was a lot of 90-degree corners. There were long sweeping corners on the places where there wasn't yet too much development on the golf course into the subdivision, but it was a huge playground for sure. So in that place, there was only in Saddleton Club in Eagle Ridge that time, there was only the clubhouse, and that was the headquarters for the whole rally, and the rest was all, rally grounds. It's all playground talaga for the rally cars. So it was pretty safe. It was safe, and in the sense that there weren't too many spectators or people around that could come in. So, and it was very secured. So the place was just a haven for the tarmac rally to go about. And what was nice also is that you could do it at night, you could do it at daytime, any time of the day. Bonus was the heavy rains that there was actually always there. No? So yeah, and again, going back to the Formula 2 cars, while the Formula 2 cars didn't actually get to drive in the Eagle Ridge and Saddleton Club, which is good. They were, of course, there in the Subic Rally. These cars, again, were the, how would you say it, epitome of front-wheel drive rally cars, I would say, because they were beating the four-wheel drive rally cars, WRC cars. So your favorite Evolutions, your Imprezas, wala yun sa Formula 2 cars. I remember now the driver of the Citroen F2 car was Philip Bugalski. They were the first ones to be going at it against these WRC teams. Same with Gil Spanizzi. And I think, I'm not so sure if it was Francois Delcor also who was there fighting against them. But definitely they were the top drivers, and the team started to complain about these Formula 2 cars and this formula, because they were just, the power to weight ratio was just beyond the WRC cars, or at par, definitely. So for the first time, front wheel drive, non-turbo, it won't keep up. But eventually they were just beating the guys already in the tarmac rally. So it was already Corsica in France, or what other rallies were there? I think Spain was also and the Sanremo rally, I think in Italy. These were famous tarmac rallies back in the late 90s. That's where they were scoring points out of the championship leaders. So they were annoying to those guys, and that's why these cars have been legendary. It's so legendary that even I think it's this weekend, or not this weekend, next weekend, Sebastian Loeb and Francois Delcor have actually opted to use the front two Peugeot 306 Maxi, which is also available here in our game. So a lot of guys have been favored to use that. I'd say that's like the Honda Civic VTEC that we have here back in the Super 1600 days of the 97 to 2003 season, because this car, the 306, revs really high, and it is powerful. It is a weapon in tarmac. But what we were able to witness here in the Philippines was the Seat Ibiza. So that was pretty cool. We had a couple of Belgians bring over their cars here. So these Belgians are actually the Desmet brothers, and they were able to bring. I don't know if how old our participants were that time. Maybe they didn't reach it yet. For some, they did.
I was still a kid back then, actually.
We were all kids, I think, back then, and it was fun. The Manila Speed Zone, and I think I remember also seeing Jahan before there in one of his motorsports that time, in PE Motorsports that time, also in the fort. But the original one was in Marikina, and they brought in two Seat Ibizas. In fact, in the 2004 rally, they sponsored the whole rally, the Manila Speed Zone rally, and they actually also had a BMW M3 that was a rally car, tarmac rally car. So, but we're focusing on the front wheel drives and the Formula 2, and wow, those things were a beast when they passed by. So Yeah, so these guys are gonna get to experience that one for this rally.
Yeah, and right now we're actually ready for the first batch to actually get started. So, Kevin, I hope you don't mind. Let's introduce our drivers we have for this batch. All right, so we have our last year's champion and contender for first place. We have Lance Guballa. All right, and up next we have Matt Frederick C. And we have Shadowheart. This is Paul Ryan Lopez. And we have another contender for first place. This is Russel Reyes. And we have Joey Gutierrez from the team Hold My Beer Racing Team. And we have the Can Man. This is Rafael Lee. And Maya Sotis. This is Nino Arakawa, who is probably streaming right now in his platform, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. I forgot. My bad. But do check him out if you actually want the driver footage of what he's going to be streaming. Right, so if you want a driver view and if you want a stream view, you can view it here in the Dominado E-Motorsports Facebook page. All right, so Kuya Ivan, Kuya John, are we ready to begin this batch? All right, I think you're muted, Kuya Ivan. Yeah,
definitely. Sorry,
right.
I was muted. But yeah, this is the we definitely want to start now because this is the final showdown of our round 4, and this is going to be determining the championship. So our two front leaders from the intro, you've seen Russel Reyes and Lance Guballa. They'll be taking this head on. By computation, I think Russel Reyes needs to win this, and Lance needs to be at fourth for Russell to win. But on the other hand, Lance just needs to be ahead of Russell for the rally to secure this. But guess what? In qualifying, Lance has actually made a rare mistake during qualifying, and I think he had a flat tire in one of the short stages, and people, or at least for our other participants, that's something else. That's a new story, even for us commentators. But I'm pretty sure he'll be able to sort that out. He is running for the championship. He was our last season's champion, and I think he'd like to be defending that title.
Grabe, no? I mean, he has stunned many sim racers online and also in other countries. Because if I may share, there are actually other nations who are watching what we're doing here, Kuya Ivan.
Definitely,
for rally sim racing.
We actually have a couple of guys who are with us qualifying here who've actually registered, but unfortunately for our ruling, we're only focusing now on the Philippines and the Filipinos as we prepare for a national series for this Digital Rally Trophy. But hold your horses, don't worry. We'll be working out something with you guys soon enough. We're just trying to fix some things, sort ourselves up also for something special for you guys, so that we can host a rally for you guys. That's something that you'd always like to be joining as well. So, but for now, we're giving our fellow countrymen the chance to take a run, and off we go, I guess.
All right, then off we go. SS1 starts with Lance Guballa behind the wheel.
Lance Guballa is using the Peugeot 306 Maxi, and this is the car that the champions have chosen. This is the regular rally car of Sebastian Loeb nowadays. So why not for a champion fit like Lance? Let's see if and he's actually sliding the car already. So yeah.
Lance is doing quite well, I think.
I mean, just check that out right there. He actually had to max out those gear ratios just so he can extend the stretch.
Yeah, but I think it's
almost overcooked it.
Yeah, one of the tricky things with this rally and these cars is that you really need to respect the power of the 2-liter cars, and you also need to respect where you're going to step on the accelerator, and it's usually not on the apex when it comes to this kind of conditions for this car, because it just pushes you out and brings you into understeer at the exit of the corner. So if they do plan to do that and step on the accelerator on the apex, they'll need to do it with a steering that's earlier. So with that mistake, we have Russel Reyes on the lead.
Russel Reyes is our top seed qualifier for this round, right, guys?
That's right, John.
And you know, I was really impressed. This time was, of course, we don't really know what Lance Guballa is really capable of without doing that mistake in qualifying. But Russel Reyes has very much impressed me. His pace has remarkably increased since the first time we saw him in last year undertaking this digital rally. And these cars are so ferocious, so fast. This car.
That's right.
Yep. And this time he's really taking it smooth. Russell has actually matured in this. Funny to say it on a sim game or a sim rally, but yeah, he is matured with how he actually drives his car and actually how he handles the rally and the competition as well. So he's won a couple of rallies from last season, and I think this season he's won also one rally. If I'm not mistaken, he actually won last year's Germany rally in the Group A. So last season's, yeah, the Group A rally. So he's one to watch for sure. Nino Arakawa has actually been one of the top seeds since last rally in Spain, or in our Subic rally. So in round 3, he was one of those surprise guys up there all of a sudden, and he showed it again. He's being consistent. So he's fighting for the lead. He actually won a stage last time. If he didn't make a mistake in our Subic rally last round, he would have taken also the fight to Russell and Lance. But he's doing fine at the moment. Still sticking just right behind them, but definitely ready to pounce anytime.
That's right. And now up next we have Joey Gutierrez.
Joey Gutierrez has also improved over the season. He's been in the second batch outside the top 7 of the first top 7 of this PC batch.
Really
but,
keeping these revs high. Talagang they don't want the engine to bog down. This is a common factor
definitely
for the 306 Maxi.
Nice cut over there.
I really don't know how these guys are maximizing their pace here. Because when I tried to qualify yesterday, actually, I could really not match anyone's pace. I think about 2 minutes behind everybody. So how are these guys tackling, especially this wet stage, long 11.7 kilometer stage? I have no idea.
I have the same question as you there, John. Because even for the Can Man, this is Rafael Lee. He's actually using a PS4 controller among all the guys who are using racing wheels. So how amazing is that?
That's what.
Yep. Can Man or Rafael Lee is actually one of our. He's our top seeded controller player, if I'm not mistaken. And in fact,
That's
he's
right.
put out his controls over there for our zoom from his zoom camera, and just to show you how he does it, so that we stop questioning his abilities.
It's not with the equipment, man. It's how you use it. And up next, we have Paul Ryan Lopez.
Paul is one of our newcomers over here. Just joined this round, and I think he's actually qualified about 8th in the PC, but he's doing fine at the moment, and he's ahead of a regular of ours, Matt Frederick C. He's doing fine.
He's wearing a racing suit if you look at his feet.
Yeah, the Sparkle Racing Suit, care of the VRS Racing Team. I have Matt Frederick C in action.
No, I think we're okay.
Oh, this is Matt.
And Matt Frederick C is again. I don't know where he went wrong, but the top 2 guys have already finished, and so Matt Frederick C is closing it for us. But even then, his pace is. That's okay.
That was close.
Still better than overshooting and going to those trees. So that was a good save.
That was a good save. The top seeded are now done.
And he's almost to the line, Matt Frederick.
All right, and he's done. There we go.
All
so
right.
we have Lance Guballa at 6:10.172, followed closely by Russel Reyes at 6:10.22. Oh dear Lord.
Wow.
How close they are. And Nino Arakawa at 6:19.62. Joey Gutierrez at 6:30.79. Rafael Lee at 6:37.504. And we have Paul Ryan Lopez at 6:41.79 and Matt Frederick C at 6:46.009. And there are no time penalties for this one. This is rare, guys, on a rainy tarmac stage. Dear Lord. And just minor body damage for some drivers and no damage at all for Russel Reyes. Dear Lord. This is actually getting interesting here, Kuya Evan, Kuya Jan.
I find that the 100ths of a second difference very interesting. That's a tight fight. Lance made a mistake. Russell was in the lead. Now they're almost just tied. And let's see how this goes. I'd like to see how these two put the pressure on. And I'd like to see also somebody trying to get in between them soon enough. So yeah.
Definitely, 100%.
I think for the first stage that they've practiced on, probably not as rare that they won't make any mistake. These are one of the top seeded guys from the PC, especially the PC. They are the serious guys, and this is let's see how the next stages go as the pressure
Starts
builds
50,
on.
6 left over crest.
All right, this is going to be a bit difficult because we're going to be streaming I think this is a midnight race, no, Kuya Ivan?
That's right.
So it's going to be
Eagle
pitch
Ridge,
dark here.
That's right. The first Eagle Ridge and Saddle Club, I think it's a Saddle Club rally
4,
for the Eagle Ridge.
3, 2,
One of those.
1,
It started with the first stage really raining at night hard, and it started I think around 9 o'clock, and it was pitch black because with the new subdivision there were no lights at all, no street lights, nothing at all, just the rally lights, and it was treacherous. So you know, everybody was thinking, should we push, should we not push? And of course, people made mistakes. And I think the car that came out, one of the fastest there was a 1300 car driven by one of our AAP officials now in Le Mans, who is Ricky Diliaco. So
yes,
a slalom champion and the rally champion as well.
The ever legendary Ricky Diliaco himself.
That's right.
A gem of a guy, to be honest. If you have the opportunity to meet him, he's a gem of a guy.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
he is.
That is correct.
But that's
Right now, yeah, on the
Now
rally,
they're on the hill climb part of the stage, and now they're past the first sector now. And look who we have on second place. It's the
That's
Can Man. It's Rafael Lee.
surprisingly, the guy who's supposed to be challenging Lance is not there on the first 5. And yeah, our controller guy, Rafael Lee, is sitting pretty
wait
in
a second, guys. What happened to Russel Reyes? Where is the guy who is behind Lance Guballa?
he's fifth.
Oh dear. He's gonna have to make his way up again for him to
Yep,
pull that off.
Probably made a small mistake, but with this match, a small mistake can be very costly, and you'll be put down right away in this tight, challenging battle that we have here.
Now, even for Nino Arakawa, who has overtaken the Can Man, Rafael Lee. Look at him
You
go.
do have to, you do have to remember that they are on wet tires over here in this stage, so they're not at the highest level of grip. That was what I mean.
All right, now
Yeah.
he's on off-road.
He's mowing the grass.
I guess he misses the dirt, perhaps.
Yeah, but he's still doing pretty good, and you could see he's practicing good hygienic practices and wearing a mask even though he's in his room
Right.
for whatever reason. So and he's still doing good.
Yeah,
That's right.
he actually is at second right now, so despite that mistake, he's caught that mistake well, and he's still pushing on.
Now up next, we have Matt Frederick C. now at P3, chasing down Nino Arakawa.
He's the only guy in this match who's running the Volkswagen Golf, if you notice.
Yes, all the others were the 306 Maxi.
I think this car's a bit, if I'm not mistaken, this car's a bit easier to drive than the. I think the Peugeot is a bit psychotic. It's really fast, but it's a little twitchy.
That's right.
Matt in second at the moment.
There you go.
Rafael Lee, third.
Up next, we have the Shadow Heart.
Let's see how Paul Ryan Lopez finishes.
And what has happened
Russel
to
Reyes
our...
nursing a flat tire. Oh dear Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunate. And his door is ajar. His front door is ajar. He's
hit that bad. Yeah.
He was hit bad, guys. I hope he's okay.
You can see him struggle. Oh, he's struggling to keep that car straight.
All right, there you have it, guys. Man, that must be frustrating for Russel Reyes.
I can only feel the frustration with Russell at that point. I know he's really feels bad about that, and that's a 40-second gap right away from
3:11 for Lance Guballa, Matt Frederick C at 3:14, Rafael Lee at 3:18, Joey Gutierrez at 3:19, Nino Arakawa at 3:19.99. Oh wow, these guys are close. Paul Ryan Lopez at 3:49.091 with a 19-second penalty. Oh dear Lord, this is probably 5 recoveries for Paul. And we have Russel Reyes at 3:51.75. Pretty smart move for not changing the tire, because you're gonna suffer a 1-minute penalty if you were to do that. But at least they can have a breather for a while. These guys could breathe because they're gonna be having their first service park for SS3. All right, guys. So the first two special stages were already spicy in itself, right? What more with the 3 more that are upcoming? Right?
Well, I think anything can still happen,
Right.
especially now that the guys can see that they can kind of keep up with Lance over there, kind of. But all these guys who are outside the championship, remember there's a battle for third, and there are like 7 people who can get still third place. So these guys are trying their best outside that championship between Lance and Russell. And that's why you can see them pushing all the way, and congratulations to Matt actually getting second there. That's pretty amazing from your past rallies. This is I think one of the best performances in a stage that he's had.
Definitely 100%.
And you can see that everyone's taking this seriously. I mean, everyone has definitely been practicing. To be honest, when I qualified, I was also practicing. And even then, these guys are faster than me by a big extent. So I'm like, wow, despite me sucking hard, I'm very impressed with the group of people who are participating here. Everyone's pushing their abilities to the absolute limit, practicing so hard, and really honing their skills. And I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next season. It's definitely going to be a grudge match, and even now it's gonna be unpredictable, because it's really a battle of
Start 60, front left of a crest, 100.
people cracking under pressure.
Good luck.
And Lance Guballa has everything. He has less pressure than Russel Reyes, but one small mistake, like what you said, Ivan, one small mistake may mean everything, the whole championship.
5,
Yep.
4,
Well,
3.
remember,
2,
Lance
1.
has to keep
Go.
his composure. It is not yet over. He still has 3 stages, and remember, he has made a mistake, but that's big pressure off him right now with Russell making a mistake. But if he lets his guard down, it's so easy to make a mistake here in Germany, or in with those what we call the Hinkelsteins, because those
Yeah.
are used up tanks. In the Saddling Club at Eagle Ridge, we had the banquetas, the side gutters, and it's almost the same thing. It's less for the cars, but if you've seen these cars ram those Hinkelsteins, Phil Mills will tell you all about it back in his days with Peter Solberg in the Subaru World Rally Team. that was hit hard. It wasn't good at
Oh,
all.
definitely. And it's a bummer if you get to hit one of those. It really sets you off.
Yep, Russel Reyes.
Man, it's a
Russel
battle
Reyes
for third place right now between the Can Man and Hold My Beers, Joey Gutierrez. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, my dear Lord. That was too tight.
They're really pushing it. He's overdriving.
Oh, dear Lord.
Wow!
Oh, no.
Oh my
that
God!
big
How
no.
much
accident.
rollovers?
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
That was
That's
3
a
rolls.
big-
That was massive.
for his fatal mistake for his rally. We just seen it live, and you've seen it first, and it's such a disappointment. Russel Reyes, you gotta focus. You gotta keep your composure. You gotta keep calm, because the pressure is really. I've been told by a mentor in motorsport that it's really a battle between yourself sometimes, and I think Russel Reyes has cracked. He has lost to himself.
Looks like the battle between him and Lance is just really... The pressure is just really heavy, don't you think, guys?
It is. It's definitely heavy, especially that they've been fighting so hard all over for the whole season. And usually for the final time, it really boils down to this one, really.
That's
so,
right.
yeah, I guess he'll just have to put that on the books for his experience, and he'll have to try again the next time around.
No worries, there's always a lot of races to host for. Maybe just concluding the round, but there's another season that's going to be upcoming in the last quarter of the year. Am I right, Gavin?
That's right. But right now we have our new driver in a racing suit, and he's doing pretty well, hanging around with those guys.
Paul Ryan Lopez. Yeah.
And now we have Matt Frederick C, who was the second on the last stage, on the second stage, and he's taking
using
that
those
chicane pretty.
cuts, you sly driver. Man.
Shortcut. But
it's still good. I think it's
I'd say
it's
responsible
got, 4
use
wheels to the car.
A responsible
the
use of a
brass.
shortcut, I'd say.
but he's really doing good. I'm really impressed with Matt Frederick C.
Now for the Can Man, let's see how he chases down Matt Frederick C, a fellow schoolmate, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
actually
they're both Athenians, actually.
He's actually lost his bumper.
Oh dear. I hope not including the diffuser. Or if ever there's such a thing for the kit cars during that time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't think there was any too much aero at that time.
Man,
Just
across the
all power.
line.
Paul Ryan Lopez finishes.
All right, and we have Lance Guballa at 337.91, Joey Gutierrez at 345.20, Nino Arakawa at 346.84, Matt Frederick C at 349.55, Rafael Lee at 349.90, Russel Reyes at 351.78, and Paul Ryan Lopez at 357.47. All right, and here are the split times. And some stage notes right here. No damage for Lance Guballa and Matt Frederick C. This is remarkable, Kuya. I mean, normally Matt Frederick C would be all over the place, but not Germany. Maybe, who knows? Tarmac is his bread and butter. We will never know.
If you notice, Russel Reyes only has body damage. His suspension and it's pretty intact still, so he can still fight.
It was kind of a clean roll if you think of it, no, Kuya Jan. No performance damage, just all aesthetic.
Yeah, lucky for him, because he can still compete. He can still win this wet stage if his car is still in good nick.
Yeah, and I remember the conversation I had with him another day, actually a few days ago. He actually loves the tarmac and the wet, so maybe what you're saying will come through for this one, Kuya Jan. Maybe, just maybe, this will be the stage where he will make the change.
Well, he has to make the change because he's already on a big deficit right now to Lance
Starts
Guballa.
50, turn one left, don't cut, good luck.
That's right.
And Lance Guballa. Oh yeah, thumbs up from Lance Guballa with his clean livery Peugeot, man.
There you
Good
have
luck
it.
to you, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. And the start of SS4.
If you guys notice, I'm sure you guys know this, that, these front-wheel drive, high-powered front-wheel drive cars are a hassle to launch in the wet.
Yes.
It's so hard to modulate the clutch. If you're having a clutch, it's so hard to modulate the accelerator also to get the maximum acceleration out of these cars on the wet.
If I'm
So
not
hats off.
if I'm not mistaken, they're actually launching at second gear here, Kuya John.
I was also doing the same when I was qualifying. But I don't know if it was fast or not, because definitely I was as slow as a turtle.
That's all right.
Very clean, Lance Guballa, as usual. Cutting the corner very nicely.
All
Very
right.
clean, very smooth. Not bad.
Lance is on his way to his second championship for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, that's for sure.
Alright, we have Nino Arakawa with the brown Peugeot. Endless livery.
Nino Arakawa, I think, is going to be another guy to watch out for soon for the next season when this finishes,
Ooh,
because he's doing pretty well.
Barely missed the
Except for that
gate
one.
there, Kuya Ivan.
So, that's right. Pretty lucky there. But he's been doing well.
Luckily, he missed the gate, because that could have been a life change. If this was real life, if he hit the gate head on, which has happened to me on my practices, that could be like that Vitaly Petrov, right? That rally driver, that Formula One driver. Who's that?
Yes.
That Polish guy.
Robert Kubica.
Yeah, he had that accident on rally, right, where he hit the guard severely and he injured his hand. So if you hit that particular gate, there are, I think, one or two gates somewhere in this Germany stages that you can hit head on. If that was real life, that would be really a very critical hit to the driver and or the co-driver.
No, for Joey Gutierrez, a bit of an understeer there, coming in the right-hander. And now we're going to the iconic downhill stage of this sector.
Exactly, and that downhill stage has a couple of hairpins and tight corners, so better watch out. It's never over when it comes to this kind of stage.
Well, as you know, the famous line in video games nowadays, never be game over. They can go flat out in this and they'll still come out of it alive.
Good thing for gamers, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Only in gaming.
I can't seem to live by that saying in real life.
Yeah, Paul Ryan Lopez is already on the last sector of the stage, also running the Peugeot.
Oh,
I really like the effort of Paul Ryan Lopez. He really dressed up for the occasion. It's not comfortable to drive a racing suit, guys.
yeah, I would always ask him the question, how many electric fans or is the aircon on in your room when you're wearing that?
It's really an effort to dress up. So
Pretty cool.
That's right.
Hanman's limping home.
All right, and there you have it. Lance Guballa at 326.51. Russel Reyes at 330.88. Nino Arakawa at 337.13. Joey Gutierrez at 341.80. Matt Frederick C at 342.24. Paul Ryan Lopez at 344.72. And Rafael Lee at 351.34. I think he missed a break point there. I believe that's why there's some body damage and high engine temperature. Looks like the radiator was hit and some lights were dead. But it's a good thing, you guys. There's a service for SS5 so you guys can get your lights back. All right, so I believe this is going to be another night stage, but it's going to be dry.
And long.
And long. That's right. Here we go. I hope you guys had a great dinner and a water beside you, because this is going to be another long and grueling stage, but nonetheless, a lot more fun. All right, here we go. So as we wait for the drivers to load. All right. Grabe mga kuya. I don't know how they can actually do that downhill section still flat out. I mean, how much guts would you need to have to do that flat out? Imagine if that were real life, no way you'll be stepping on that pedal on the downhill. No way.
It's pretty scary, especially that you need to really trust your brakes. I mean, know the limit of your brakes.
Yes.
In that stage, in that digital rally, I've had a lot of mishaps there going down in that stage, especially into that right 90-degree corner, that T right, where we've seen a couple of guys try to save that car just right before three corners into the flying finish. It's so easy, especially it's very steep. I remember having one of my rallycross before also making a mistake like that coming downhill, and I was lucky that I didn't hit the front of the car head on onto a tree. But yeah, it's something tricky because you don't usually have those kinds of downhills on the normal rallies, which is usually all flat, or the incline is not as bad as that one. But here we go for the last stage.
Right.
5, 4, 3.
Russel
2,
Reyes will
1,
be
go.
leading us off. He's really doing pretty good, and the pressure's off from Russel Reyes. So I guess what Lance Guballa just has to do is to drive like the wind and just have fun. That's all he could do right now, and he's really showing us his impressive skills as always. Especially at night, it's hard to see.
Nice approach there. He can still do that square left on an uphill and still be fast.
Yeah, and not lose any power going uphill, because it is critical to maintain that the torque coming up and the power to be in the power band, so that you can pull up on that hill climb.
That's right.
His lines are very, very good also.
They're very clean actually.
Very, very clean, and he's going flat out at this section, but he has to brake here. His lines are perfect, really perfect in this complex section of corners uphill. And this is a 3 left.
All right,
continuous, and then
not the gate, not the gate. All right, he's safe. He's safe from the gate. Okay, he's safe from the gate. Up next, we have Russel Reyes, who is just... Actually, he's half a second away from Lance Guballa right now. Literally, he's right behind.
The pressure. He needs to put the pressure still on Lance, but probably a bit too late now,
Right.
especially that mistake. But he needs to be there. Maybe try to do something with Lance to still make a mistake.
It's very hard to play mind games, when everyone is playing remotely.
That's right.
That's the only way he could find some advantage. But he just has to raise his heart out, and just show what he really could do, and just keep calm. And he was cutting these corners, finding whatever advantage you could. But let's see how it ends up in this final stage. Maybe a stage win. Fight for a stage win, Russell.
He can do this. He can do this.
They drive fantastic. These top two guys, really, there's nothing much to fault. But you can see Russell Reyes is a bit more aggressive than Lance Guballa.
Right, and we have Joey Gutierrez right here.
Joey Gutierrez now third at this stage, this long stage at Sector 4. He's also doing good, especially from the start, from what we've seen him first during the early parts of the season. And he's really doing fantastic now. He has really improved his pace. And maybe tarmac is really something that a lot of people prefer, maybe over dirt. I'm not really too sure, but Germany is really a challenge. Spain, actually, I find Spain easier than Germany. What do you guys think?
Really? You find Spain
I
easier?
I enjoy actually both. They're really fun driving the tarmac. Again, for me, it's a bit nostalgic remembering the rallies as well that I used to do way back. So yeah, tarmac is enjoyable. You have to remember a lot of World Rally champions. It used to be the gravel that they usually would be the one that would have an advantage in rallies, but it seems that the tarmac drivers, especially the French drivers, have prevailed with their kind of driving and adapting to the dirt instead. So they got the speed in the tarmac.
And you could see Nino Arakawa, Mayosotis, also trying to maximize whatever skills he has gained so far, racing and practicing on this stage, and showing us how it's done. And you notice also Germany is also dusty. You think it's a gravel stage. The roads aren't that clean. The traction is very low. And the reason why I don't like Germany is it has a lot of corners that, especially how Field Mills calls it, you kind of expect a 6 right and then immediately square left, something like that. It really catches you off guard. Especially this corner over here with the bales. You enter, Field Mills will call 5 right, or something, and then into a hairpin right on bales. That's very difficult for me. Spain for me is easier because it has basically it has flow a rhythm for me. So this one has very minimal rhythm for me, or I just get into the melody or the rhythm of this track.
Now up next we have the Shadow Heart, Paul Ryan Lopez, battling it out with the Can Man and Matt Frederick C.
Let's see if the Shadow Heart really has the metal for this midnight stage, Can he battle the darkness as dark as his name sounds?
I saw in one comment, does he have the midnight maximum tune? I doubt it, but he's a rally driver in this game. Oh,
He went out there.
That's a recovery. That's a recovery for Paul.
He flew. He definitely flew. He really maxed out that corner, that's for sure.
Oh, yes, definitely. All right. Can he hold on to it?
Almost home.
There he goes. And Lance Guballa at 5:55.05. Look at the times, guys. They are on the same time. 5:55.056 for Lance Guballa and Russel Reyes. And Joy Gutierrez at 6:08.96. Nino Arakawa at 6:10.061. Rafael Lee at 6:18.59. Matt Frederick C at 6:25.25. And Paul Ryan Lopez with 6:28.09 with
event times.
All right.
Event times.
There we go.
There you go.
And there you have it.
So what a final stage, and Lance and Russell. That I think that's the second time in this season we've actually had the same time in the stage.
The first was Andreas Wolf.
Yes.
Before. Man, some remarkable stuff are happening tonight here, guys.
But congratulations to Lance Guballa. He's taken this season's win. You are the champion again for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy for the second time around. So congratulations for defending that the championship of basically the championship.
Oh yes. All right. So now as we transition to our PS4 batch, I am lost for words right now for what I just witnessed for the first batch for the PC drivers. And also a massive congratulations to Lance Guballa for a two-time champion for Rally Sim Racing of the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. Good job. Good job. Mad respect. Shout out to all of you. All right. And also, shout out to his dad, Captain Guballa, who's watching right now. Shout out to you, sir.
Congratulations, sir. Again, who knows? Okay, we need to get the marshals inspect his car. You know, maybe he's cheating.
I mean, in sim racing, I'm not sure if that's necessary, but that's right.
Yeah, but congratulations to Lance. You know, fantastic drive. Congratulations also to Russel Reyes. I mean, he has showed us that he really got what it takes. It's just that he cracked. He cracked under pressure, but I'm sure this is gonna be a learning experience. Next season, you gotta win this, Russell. You gotta win this. And also, shout out also to Nino Arakawa. He actually was second in the batch.
Yeah, it was second over there.
Wow,
It
he
is-
started well.
He just really went for it there, guys. Grabe, respect. All right, so now we're inviting the PS4 batch to come in. So far, we have Tito Albert Narciso, Joshua David Marquez, and we are awaiting more drivers. I believe. Right, and we have our guest driver. We have
Who's our
our
guest driver?
yeah. All right. By the way, and shout out to the comments. Let's go to the comments real quick, guys. So, shout out to Hold My Beer Racing Team saying amazing batch 1. Definitely. That is definitely one thing to look out for. And also, not just in AAP Digital Rally Trophy, guys. Even on the DMR All Stars, they're also part of it. So, it's actually a lot to look at. And you guys have fans everywhere. And shout out to Miss Glessy. Yeah, hi. Welcome to the stream. All right, and shout out to Kirk Alves. Yo, look at those times. Yes, I think they're referring to the times that are identical between Lance Guballa and Russel Reyes. Oh man, that is remarkable right there. Okay, that's while we wait for the other drivers.
Yeah, I'll do some shout outs as well. Shout
Go for
out
it.
to Mark Bernales in CDO, our MSDP AEGC winner back in 2019. It's almost your anniversary in a week's time. So thanks for joining us and watching us over here. Who else do we got? Shout out also to Ken Diaz. He should be joining us over here, not just watching over there.
There's the
Wherever we invite
the
you.
guy who would always invite me on every rally sim racing, but now when I host, where you at, man?
Come on, join.
We waiting for you.
So many slots on the PS4. Let's go.
Mhm.
All right.
We got this. All right.
Yeah, I have someone also to shout out. You know, shout out to Vernon Perello. My brother in the Elantro scene, you know. So shout out Vernon.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching this final round of our season, our 97 to 2003 season. We're doing this one because basically we're trying to emulate as well that season with the front wheel drive rally cars. And again, this Formula 2 rally car, it was a special time when the Seats came.
Oh yes.
Yep. It's. I think that was the first time that we actually saw a car with a sequential gearbox come in, with 18-inch real Michelin tarmac spec rally tires. With just those tires, we were, there was no competition
those
at all.
sticky tires, no competition.
No competition at all.
Man, the grip levels are just unparalleled to what we have over here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were showcased that time. But of course, the championship was always with the front wheel drive Super 1600 production cars that we had here in our country, and it was a total respect as well for the Belgian drivers that came here, because they knew that we were pushing those small cars, those tiny 1600, 1500 cars on the track. And we were I remember when they were going on a wet surface that time, they saw the cuts that the cars were taking, and they knew that the Filipinos were pushing it as well. Of course, not to the limit that we could reach the Formula 2 cars, but definitely, there was competition, real competition happening.
Definitely.
Maybe they took pity on us. Oh, third world people, let them race. Maybe, I don't know.
That's why they actually brought the karting to us, right? They had the Manila Speed Zone that time, and we all got to have fun with them as well. Playing also on a level, I think it was on a level playing field, but they did own the racetrack and the controllers of those karts as well.
Yeah, but at least I'm also very. I really like to give a shout out to those guys who founded the Manila Speed Zone. It was one of my first karting experiences in that venue, and like what you said, Ivan, yeah, that's probably the first time I saw you there also, because it was a class that Coach Vip Esada had, and he took us to Manila Speed Zone. And I cannot forget that day. It was well, I could forget it, but what I recall of it was wet, and I did okay, I guess, because it wasn't my first time karting. So, but yeah, Manila Speed Zone was a venue that really brought karting to the masses, in a sense, or to the masses that could afford the rental rates.
Yeah, that's right.
Definitely.
All right, so I believe we have all our drivers in for the PS4.
I think we're just waiting for Carlo Castro.
Oh, right. We are lacking Carlo Castro. Hold on. No, speaking of, here he is.
There you go. Then we're all in.
And we're all in. It's time to rock and roll, guys. All right. So
yeah.
All right. So let's move our. All right. So as we introduce our drivers, we have our original qualifiers. We have John C. Reyes. We have Carlo Castro, Joshua David Marquez, and Albert Narciso. And our guest driver for tonight will be Onil Malabanan, and of course our very own Ivan Isada.
It's me. That's why I'm on the scene here.
All right. Hopefully you don't forget to transition your audio to Phil. So
that's right.
You can't run blind here.
I'm still trying to look for the zoom camera so that you get you see my poker face reactions and while driving. All
right. So are we ready to get this show on the road? And
definitely.
Let's get it on. Good luck, gentlemen. Here we go. All right, and shout out to all the viewers who are watching, guys. We are actually broadcasting on 3 platforms: on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube, guys. So don't hesitate to check it out. And we're also live on the AAP Motorsport page and Automobile Association of the Philippines Facebook page. All right, so shout out to all of you who are watching this action, and don't miss the next season that's going to start on the 4th quarter of this year. All right, it's going to be the National Championship for Rally Sim Racing.
Yeah, right. So a bit more serious with that one. It's not like it's going to be any different. Everybody's serious already in this race that we're having.
That's right.
But I guess a bit more protocols on how it is for a real motorsports to happen, since motorsports, digital motorsports is accepted as a new discipline already, and because it reaches so many people out there, the competition is still real as it is, and the skills and the determination and the passion is still the same. So why not? It is a sport. It's something that everybody looks forward to do and to compete in, especially with these times with the pandemic. That's why we had the hashtag Rally at Home, so that we could all compete here at the comfort of our houses.
That's right.
Depending if you have your fan or if it's too cold, too hot, the mosquitoes are biting because it's raining nowadays.
It's raining in Germany / Saddle Club, so who knows?
Anyway, guys, to those who are watching, if you guys haven't followed the page, do give this page a follow, guys, just to make sure you're notified on more sim racing action that's coming up real soon. All right. So as we wait for some drivers who are getting ready for some setups. All right. Okay.
Right. So guys, I'm switching to my navigator now. He's a 2003 champion also, World Rally champion.
Crest 35 right. Good luck.
All right. Okay, Jan, just to confirm, you can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Yeah, good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, right now we have John C. Reyes behind the wheel.
Okay, John C. Reyes again with the Peugeot, with the plain white livery. This stage is really tough. This first stage, it's wet. You're going flat out, and then you have all these square corners. You have to brake so hard, and again, that's a 5 right that leads into this square left. And again, I really don't like those parts of Germany that it's kind of hard to manage your braking, especially when you're turning and you have to brake. You know, that really frustrates me. But John C. Reyes is doing it well. It's really his experience on this stage that will really count, and everyone's experience will really make sure that they will come home safe and sound.
Definitely, 100%. Oh no! Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Nice recovery there by John C. Reyes, and he has to battle it out.
As he has to.
That's right. And up next we have Carlo Castro.
Oh, Carlo Castro, another guy with the controller, really also has a serious meme to his face.
And he's using an iconic car there, John, the Seat Ibiza.
Oh, he's using the Seat, not with the yellow livery. He's using the red Rycoat livery Seat. How do you pronounce Ibiza? Is it Ibiza or Ibiza?
I pronounce it Ibiza. I don't know. I don't know how the Belgians pronounce it or how the Europeans say it, but if you guys could share us, please do. Please do.
Because all I know of Ibiza is, you know, I always hear it on those techno songs, those party songs, you know. But aside from that, you know, apparently it's also car. And, you know, it's doing good. He's doing good. He's second right now.
Oh, there you go. Looks like if we go to the comments here, okay, John, there's actually a pronunciation said by Kirk Alves. Ibiza. Oh, okay.
So we have to put the beat in the Ibiza, huh? Or Ibiza.
I see. That's cool. All right. And up next.
Oh, he overshoots it.
And up next we have Ivan Isada. All right.
Really, it's really tough to if you guys check the qualifying, you know, our commentator Ivan, he qualified 5th. Actually, if he were qualified to join, he would be seeded 5th. Actually, so really the real rally skills really applies to virtual sim racing. So that goes to show everyone watching right now, you know, that if your skills can apply in the virtual world, it also applies that your virtual skills can also apply in the real world. Guys, don't lose hope. You know, just do what you're doing, and if you really feel that you can, and if you have the opportunity to transition to the real world or to the motorsport, just don't fret, just do it.
That's right. And now we have the guy in the lead. We have Joshua David Marquez, our young driver.
He's doing surprisingly well, but he has a very slim advantage over Valley Rally right now.
That's
So
right.
so that's very surprising. He's but then again, he's using the superior car, right? I think Ivan's using the Seat also.
Yes, but Joshua David Marquez is using the Peugeot 306 Maxi.
Yeah, so he has the car advantage because that thing can rev stratospherically high.
Yes.
That means he has the power. He really has the power. So
actually, they're neck and neck now with Valley Rally.
Yeah, so again, all the more, well, not so surprising, Ivan should actually dominate them. But anyway, not to give pressure to our commentator. But, again, he is just a guest driver, but, it would be nice also, at least these guys could gauge their skills against a certified national rally champion of the Philippines. So it's a very great opportunity for them.
And up next, we have Onil Malabanan.
Woo!
That was so close.
And I dig his cockpit setup right now. Very white green, very close to his face. That's the perfect immersive experience right there.
That's right. He actually measured how far his windshield is from his actual car, and he had to put that same measurement in his rig right now. So that's what you see.
Yeah, that's correct. Your point of view, your field of view, what you call it, FOV or
yes,
POV?
That's a field of view.
Your field of view has to be spot on so that you can really simulate the experience and translate it properly on the car. And because I view sim racing more of like,
oh no,
he kisses the tree.
Oh man, he made friends with a tree.
That really, the trees are really a hazard that, that's always a challenge in this wet section. Those trees are unyielding, and tough.
That's right.
But luckily, real life is, sim racing and real life, sim racing is very, very forgiving. So he can always help that.
And we also have Tito Albert Narciso in a Seat as well.
Our Tito in motorsport is also honoring the time probably that the Seats have come to the Philippines.
Definitely.
And surprisingly, he's doing good. He has been doing good all season.
That's right.
And Onil really struggling after that mishap with the tree. But anyway.
Slowly but surely, but he made it.
He's gonna make it. It's really tough. It's raining. This final section is so dark and dismal. You can't see where you're going. And there are a lot of those surprisingly difficult turns that you have to navigate through.
That's right. And there he goes. Ivan Isada at 640.004. Joshua David Marquez at 643.08 with a 4-second penalty. Albert Narciso at 7 minutes flat, 41. John C. Reyes at 702.27 with a 4-second penalty. And Carlo Castro with 704.47 with an 8-second penalty. And Onil Malabanan at 746.63 with an 8-second penalty as well. All right, and here are the split times. And some stage notes. It's only Joshua Marquez without any damage whatsoever. Man, these guys are fast on the tarmac.
There's a lot of penalties for the guys here in this stage.
That's right. And only one driver with no damage there, Kuya Ivan.
Yeah. Josh Marquez really laying the gauntlet down for the PS4 batch. Really fast. Just to confirm that downhill a while ago when we were talking about, I was just backing off and braking early and downshifting early. I think that's where Joey was able to get that stage win again from me. He went into the lead at time, so yeah, it was pretty fast in that section.
He got the stage win actually. He had a 4-second penalty.
Oh, okay.
That's right. And look who
Despite clean
joins
car.
us
Yeah.
on SS2. We have Inigo Roses.
Oh, glad to have
Starts
our
50,
regular
6 left
contender
of a
as a guest
crest,
driver now.
80,
But
5
at
right
least
of a
the
crest.
PS4 batch
Good
is
luck.
full.
All right. I can officially declare it. We are full. Wow.
And it's
Now,
good that he tried this stage because this stage is way easier than that first
5,
stage.
oh,
4,
yes.
3, 2,
Good timing,
1,
sir.
go.
And now we have John C. Reyes behind the wheel, starting SS2 in the night.
Wow, these guys are really
Oh,
good.
no, a little choke there by John C. Reyes, and he's going to recover that. There you have it.
Oh, he spent that car severely already. Oh, you can see he's already struggling. It's so bad, so early in the stage that he's already made a mistake. He has already screwed up his car, and now he has to nurse it. But thankfully, this is only a 5 kilometer stage, so he can still wing it.
Definitely. All right.
Yeah, he is struggling right now, but he's
And
still.
up next, we have Onil Malabanan on the uphill section of this track.
Yeah, this part is treacherous downhill. They took this stage, the first stage on the wet, but uphill also it's also not easy. Even though it's easier, it's still not easy because it's so dark. You have those trees, those corners are menacing and deceptive. And again, you can see O'Neill is struggling also maintaining direction in his car. He probably has some big damage on his car. Oh yeah, the last stage he kissed the tree, so
Right.
yeah, so he's also gonna be nursing his car to the next service.
And up next, we have Carlo Castro.
So Carlo Castro now in fourth. Again, these guys with the handheld controllers are, especially the Canman also, and Carlo Castro now. You're seeing managing to drive the car pretty smoothly with the controller. It's actually, I mean, back in the early days, I mean, Gran Turismo days, on the PlayStation, I used to play also with the controller, so it's not so bad. It's actually fun. But even then, but the feel that you get with the proper steering controller.
That was so close.
So even though he does not have the driving resolution of an actual steering wheel, he can still handle that car nicely and really get the pace, a proper pace. Because right now he's currently third. That's the hay bales.
Got some damage on the fender for that. All right. And up next, we have Joshua David Marquez.
He has dropped down because Carlo Castro just passed him. But they're still neck and neck actually. It's still anyone's battle for second. I mean, of course, these guys are battling for the lead because, of course, Valley Rally is.
Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Don't hit the spectators.
That's not only a second penalty, that's also a legal penalty in real life.
Yeah, that's right. And Inigo Roses across the line, followed closely by John C. Reyes and by Albert Narciso, and followed by Onil Malabanan. All right, and we have Ivan Isada at 316.30, Carlo Castro at 323.13, Joshua David Marquez at 326.90, John C. Reyes at 335.18, Inigo Roses at 335.91, Albert Narciso at 338.04, and Onil Malabanan at 344.68 with a 4-second penalty for Onil and for Inigo Roses. All right, here are the split times right here. And it looks like a lot of 40s here on the split times. Some stage notes, some minor body damage only for Valley Rally. All right.
is struggling with broken cars. Oh, this is really a tough rally, and that goes to show you also the level of competition on um, on on the previous batch, because really it's really a difficult rally, this one, especially how our game master set the stages and the conditions so difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah, that stage, it's not nice to drive a powerful car with no traction, especially when you start to accelerate. The car just goes understeer. It's not going where it wants to go.
Definitely. Yeah.
But congrats to Carlo on the win for the stage there. So far, it seems that Josh is still the one who's leading that rally for the PS4 batch.
Yeah, but it's still anyone's game so far. You know,
Definitely.
between Joshua Marquez and Carlo Castro. I think they're the ones going to be battling out for this batch.
Yeah, and I think John C. Reyes is pretty consistent at the moment. So I remember that's the way he won last time out in the Subic round 3 that we had, that was held in Spain. And he could, and remember, Carlo tends to have a lot of mistakes here and there while he can set quick times.
Start 60, flat left of a
That's
crest,
where
130.
the consistency of
Good luck.
John C. can come in. But at the moment, Mr. Marquez is on the lead.
Five, four, three, two, one.
And they're off. Starting of SS3.
Wow, he wasn't able to repair much of his car. He had to sacrifice much of his exterior to enable for him to make his car track straight and
Right.
recover much of his power. So they have to keep it clean, but it's not going to be easy to keep it clean, even though the next two stages are short.
Looks like he's gonna have to maintain it for this one there, Kuya John.
As you can see, he's taking it easy, Eddie. You gotta take it easy. Don't have to rush too much.
Oh, they're caught there. Oh, okay. Okay. Little hesitation there with John C. Reyes, and he's doing fine.
Yeah, take it easy like a Sunday drive. Especially if you're nursing a broken car. But he seems to be able to drive it well. It's just exterior damage that he wasn't able to repair on that service
That's right.
schedule.
Doesn't matter how the car looks like as long as it's working. That's the thing that's gonna make you win.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right. And up next, we have Joshua Marquez.
Joshua Marquez is now taking the lead so far on the second sector of this rally stage. Sashaying that car on those fast sweeper sections.
Right now an uphill, left-hander. And there you go.
Taking it slow there.
I'm glad he's not making the wheel spin affect his driving style there, Kuya John. Don't you think? Because these cars spin heavily.
It's a matter of also accelerator control also. In real life, if you also imagine it, you're driving the car in real life, wheel spin does not get you anywhere.
Yes. It's just time loss.
It's a time loss, it makes noise, and you wear down your tires.
Yes.
Oh, he mowing the grass on the side. But that's why even in the sim racing, you can really learn accelerator control. You kind of don't feel it, but you can hear it. But when in a real car, you can feel the wheels hopping when you do the wheel spin. You know, and you definitely will pay the bill for the additional tire wear. But yeah, you can apply that. You'll be actually faster if you modulate.
That's right.
You almost missed the turn completely there.
Almost. Up next, we have Ivan Isada.
Game face on for our co-commentator. Look at him, very serious. cutting that corner very nicely. But he's second. He has to catch up. He has to close down the steam lead between him and Joshua Marquez. But I think he's capable of doing that.
That's right.
But thankfully, Joshua Marquez is giving him a challenge.
That's one big gap for it to close there, Kuya John.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he has 2 seconds that he just closed. That he just closed on that corner.
Really, I read the article. If you can make up 0.1 of a second, as they finish, if you can make up 0.1 of a second per corner, and then there are 100 corners, how many you probably made up 10 seconds already.
That's right. As they approach faster. All right, there they go. So Valley Rally, Ivan Isada at 350.64. Joshua David Marquez at 350.65. Oh dear Lord, that is so close.
0.006.
John C. Reyes at 351.67. Carlo Castro at 354.95. Albert Narciso at 401.88. Inigo Roses at 407.79. And Onil Malabanan at 408.25. Here are the split times and some stage notes. There are still no body damage for Joshua Marquez, and remarkably for Carlo Castro. Whoa!
Oh, John C. Reyes, drop in engine power, track rod snap, body damage.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
That's not good for him.
The drop in engine power could be a disconnected muffler or a dying turbo, and I don't know.
Yeah, but these cars don't have turbo. Maybe exhaust related.
Right, they don't. My bad. Yeah.
But
normally drop in power could be engine heat. They didn't mention any broken radiators or anything, did they?
They didn't say increase in temperature. But you have to also understand, I mean, for the viewers, these cars have 2-liter engines. These F2 kit cars. And they're producing upwards of 270 horsepower. I mean, these cars are real beasts, to be honest.
Starts 50, turn 1 left, don't cut, good luck.
All right, and now we're back to the rain.
And that's why they wheel spin a lot, because close to 300 horsepower on the front wheels is not a good recipe.
2,
except
1,
for these cars.
Go.
Very smooth car. Square left. All right, there they go. John C. Reyes sliding on that square left exit. Now into the chicane.
They can't keep the traction. It's not John C. Reyes. It's really the condition. So much power on just 2 wheels. That's why they invented 4-wheel drive for rallying. I mean, they didn't invent 4-wheel drive for rallying, but they found that 4-wheel drive was the best drivetrain possible for rallying.
Oh yes, definitely.
Even though this is a short stage, this is a tough and rainy stage, to be honest. So it is a struggle, and I pity them guys for...
Oh, no. He's going on track.
He was trying to use the banking to negotiate the turn. What happened to Sir Albert Narciso? He was very slow in that corner.
Alright. So far he's maintaining it, and there's a big damage on his front left there, Kuya John. Looks like a tree on the headlight section on the left.
Yeah, he has hit something very hard. Hopefully his car is still tracking straight. But he's still gracefully driving that car pretty well. So hats off to you, sir. See, very graceful, not bad. You really have to calm down, you know, take deep breaths because really the pressures really make that can really do you in. And of course can cause you some ulcers, but that's another story. Oh, hitting the Arclight Stars barrier right there. It's really tough this stage. Germany, you're a slash saddle club. You're really a tough mistress.
Oh dear Lord. All right.
The set looks good though. Too bad I wasn't able to see one in real life. I would love to have been there also to salivate over this car. Oh, he hits
no!
Lights.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh, very tough, very tough. Now we have Onil Malabanan. Everyone's really struggling on the wet. Yes. He makes it. He doesn't make that corner. He was understaying on the entry and hitting a tree again. And that damage on the left, on that left corner of the car is very common, I think. Everyone's really messing up. Sitting, turning right, I probably.
Oh no! Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.
That's not good.
I think there's some track rod damage because turning left was a bit of a challenge for Onil here. Oh man. And up next we have Inigo Roses, who is using the only Volkswagen in this batch.
Yeah, he's having an easier time. It's easier to drive that car, I think, than the Tutu. Or the Seat, I haven't tried too much.
And next we have John C. Reyes.
John C. Reyes taking it home.
Oh no!
Everyone's cooking up that corner, or at least a few people we've seen.
And there you have it. John C. Reyes across the line, followed closely by Onil Malabanan. Across the line, there you have it. And Joshua David Marquez at 340.96. Ivan Isada at 343.15. Carlo Castro at 347.03. Inigo Roses at 405.49. John C. Reyes at 425.28. Albert Narciso at 434.52 and Onil Malabanan at 437.37 with a 4-second penalty. I believe that's the recovery when he bumped that tree there, Gujan. Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
That's too bad. That was unfortunate. And Joshua Marquez once again with no body damage. Wow.
Josh is very confident in the wet. I've noticed in the first and the SS1 and SS4.
Right.
He's quick from the get-go. So I noticed that I'm hesitating a lot just on the few corners just to find the right grip while he's taking off right away. So that's where I'm pretty much losing out to Josh Marquez when it comes to our small battle between us. But of course, I'm not really part of the battle he's going through with in this rally for the overall lead. But he's taking this PS4 batch way ahead of all the other guys in the back.
All right, so now as we go for it, we're gonna be going for the last service of tonight's batch for the PS4, and as we transition to the next batch with the second batch for the PC drivers as they come right in the lobby as they await their start time. All right. Looks like everyone will be going for softs now. Everyone is going to be going all out grip for this one. I doubt anyone's going to be using hards. They're going to drift this track. I highly doubt that. But yeah. But what do you think here, good John? What do you think the strategy will be like for these drivers?
All out. They have to go all out now. If they're gonna remove their tires, because in this game, guys, you could keep, you can have one
50,
spare tire,
6
two
left
spare
of a
tires,
crest, 80,
or
5
have
right
no
of a
spare
crest.
tire. So
Good luck.
everyone, if they may elect to remove their spare tire, they will save 20 kilos. per, it's 20. This game gives a penalty of 20 kilo weight additional per spare tire. Am I right? Yeah.
5,
Yes, that's
4,
right. That's right.
3,
So
2,
these guys will be going
1,
all out what they
go.
can. If you can save weight, you can. That's basically free horsepower.
All right, and there you have it. John C. Reyes with a strong start as he approaches the deceptive right corner.
Yeah, Oberstein. I think I like this Oberstein final stage actually. I don't like the night, but I like. He had handbrake. He was going too fast there, so he had to pull the handbrake in order to survive, and he did.
I guess for front-wheel drives, the handbrake will really be your friend for this one, don't you think, John?
If you make a mistake, that's for me again what I call the Hail Mary lever. If you make a mistake, you're just gonna pray that you're gonna be tracking straight to where you want to be. But actually, if you use the handbrake too much, that's actually a bit of a crutch. Best not to use it too much, except for again, we call it the emergency brake, right? So use it only for emergencies. That's what.
No! Oh dear Lord, that's gotta hurt.
Again, wow, he hit that tree again. He has hit so many trees at this stage, but at this rally so far. But as long as he can continue, this is a long 11.7 kilometer stage. So again, just keep calm, guys. Keep calm. We're almost home.
And up next, we have Tito Albert Narciso battling it out with Manila Bulletin's Inigo Roses for 5th place.
Sir Albert was not able to repair much of his car's exterior. Again, you guys have to use the handbrake in order to survive. Coming in too hot. You just have to pull it in order to point the car in the right direction, hopefully not hit anything. Because if you spin, if you slide the car, you actually are able to stop faster, am I right?
Yes, that's right.
So again, that's why I call it the Hail Mary lever.
Whoa. Not too much on the inside as the concrete barriers are there.
The Seat Ibiza has deformed. It looks like an alien, but Inigo Roses with the I was supposed to say a clean car, but again, it already has some battle scars.
Yeah, it sounds nice as well from the Volkswagen Golf. What do you think there, John?
It sounds nice, but you want an oral salt, Peugeot. 11,000 RPM, can't go wrong with 11,000 RPM.
That's right. No. Oh dear Lord. That's an understeer approach right there.
I think if we are going to have a drinking game where a player will hit a Hinkelstein or a 3, will we probably be drunk?
I think we'd be drunk and we'd be in the ER right now if we were to do that. Oh dear Lord. And up next we have Onil Malabanan. Check this out. He takes the chicane with no fear.
I thought, in this game, when you hit the haystacks, you expect it to be soft and cuddly, relatively soft, but it's not soft.
No. You leave the lights there if you hit it.
Yeah, I had the impression that it was relatively soft, but maybe it's also like probably hitting a tire barrier also. Whoa! Again, people are coming in too fast, and pulling the handbrake to correct themselves.
Right.
It's more of the memory work that you have to do. In real life, you have to do the recce or the reconnaissance. Well, in this video game, you just have to keep on driving this track until you know it by heart in order to get the fastest times. And so you can see Carlo Castro now.
He's missing his rally lights though, John.
I think he still has his headlights, but if he goes too close to those Hinkelsteins as he did on that corner, he might even lose that as well, and he's gonna drive.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
again.
dear. I think you just called it.
Recover.
You called it.
Like,
You
he has
called
his
it.
lights. But if he's going to do more of that, he's gonna lose all his lights. And I hope he has to echolocate like a bat in order to finish.
Oh man, or he's gonna have to
He
alter the
lost
color or the color contrast of his TV. I hope not.
He lost his hood.
Hey, if you lost your hood, hey, weight reduction, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
And up next, we have Joshua David Marquez.
He's technically first now, but he's some distance away from Ivan. But he's doing good. He's a kid, right? How
Yes.
do you know how old
I
he
have
is?
no idea how old this guy is, but
No,
I'm
but
pretty
he's-
sure he's as young as Carlo Castro.
But he's doing good, very good in this match. He's holding. What? Oh, I like that jump.
Oh my God, that's a good jump.
He's holding his own against again our national.
Oh no! No recovery. He just did it.
But interesting line on that corner again, you guys. That jump.
Oh, wait,
that
where are you
jump-
going? Where are you going? It's over there. You have to turn right there, man. There you go.
He lost a lot of time. Anyway, he's almost done, but he lost a lot of time.
All right, Valley Rally approaches the finish line.
Whoa!
Oh no, the trunk is open. The trunk is open. The drag is now increased. But luckily he's in the finish line, and there he is. Now can Carlo Castro make it? Yes, he can. Now same as well for John C. Reyes as he approaches the finish line. And there you have it. Albert Narciso crossing the flying finish and across the line. Oh dear. We're gonna be nursing some flats there for Odil Malabanan.
Something's on fire in the bottom, or it's his tire.
I think it's his rim. Oh, yes. Okay, he made it. 617.90 for Ivan Isada. Joshua David Marquez at 631.96. Carlo Castro at 636.29. John C. Reyes at 645.91. Inigo Roses at 654.25. Onil Malabanan at 710.85 with a 4-second penalty. And Albert Narciso with an 816.13 with a 1 minute and 25-second penalty.
Wow.
Got some stage notes here, some gearbox whining there for Volley Rally, and some radiator problems as well for Onil Malabanan. And for the event times, here you go.
Josh Marquez wins it.
So it looks like Joshua David Marquez wins it for this batch.
Congratulations, Josh Marquez.
All right.
Carlo and then Enzo, so that's pretty good.
All right. So that's for John C. Reyes, who falls under 4th place. All right. So good job, guys. Thank you to the PS4 batch. And now as we transition back to our PC batch 2. All right. I believe these guys are eager to start. And we are actually ahead of schedule, guys, which is actually good. All right, so how was that for you there, Kuya Ivan? Looks like you had the first-hand experience what these guys went through. Grabe.
I like it. It's enjoyable. I like the car.
Oh, really?
Honestly, the first time I did this rally, when we did the survey in the recce and the practice, I didn't really like it. I was having a very difficult time trying to understand the car, going back to it. But it's something I enjoy it. There's power, and you just need to know how to drive the car. It reminds
Definitely.
me very much of my car back then in 2008 when we had the rally sprints, tarmac rally sprints. I used to bring a Civic FT, a K20 Type R.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was a fake Subaru. It was a blue-colored Civic. And I was trying to push that car, and I remember it so much because I didn't also have good tires with it. So every time I pushed, I would always complain about understeer, and that's what we're also experiencing here. And because I kept on pushing and pushing, I actually crashed the car on one of the tarmac rallycross that we had. So Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's something that I really like, and that's why we're doing this AP Digital Rally, and it's nice that these guys get to experience these kit cars, and they can only imagine how much power they have also if they were driving a real car. It's something like this, the characteristics. So it's pretty good, and I think Jahan can also tell you a few things about strong, powerful front-wheel drive cars, especially that he's done something with his ever favorite Hyundai Elantra.
My firm belief is that front wheel drive cars, they say front wheel drive is wrong wheel drive, but you can do much with it. Again, moving with the F2 rally car success, beating some of the four wheel drive guys, but again, for the average motorist, there's so much power that you can really enjoy on a front wheel drive. They say 300 horsepower is the limit, and to really enjoy it. Otherwise, it's just understeer and wheel spin. That's why even for me, with my own personal car project, less than 200 wheel horsepower is enough. I think I'm already at 170 at the wheels on my stupid Korean car. But yeah. So I think I'm really inviting Ivan to. I mean, Ivan has seen it, perform. So so I think you guys would also, I invite you two guys, not everyone else, but at least you two guys to try it out. You'll enjoy it, and it's gonna be similar, except for the high revs. It's gonna be a similar experience to these F2 rally cars.
Yeah, I've seen it take off the start line. It's pretty strong. I don't know how it really handles yet, but I did used to remember that car that you brought way back in the Motorsports Development Program's Gymkhana, and you did let me try it, and it was a handful. That 2-liter Elantra that you had. But yeah, so
turbo.
yeah, was that a turbo?
Yeah, 2-liter turbo. Now. That same car is now running a 2.7 liter V6. So it has less power, but it's easier to drive. And I'm sure you guys will, especially you, Ivan, you'll enjoy it because, we are now talking about the AAP Motorsport Development Program. There's so much lessons that I've learned because I am a proud graduate of that program, and what I learned about driving, what little I learned about the car setup, a very simple philosophy. If you guys like tuning cars, modifying cars, if you get to that module, I think that's module 5, my favorite module. Was that module 5? I don't know.
Yeah, it is module 5, 4, 5, and 6, which
module
car
5
dynamics
is my favorite.
and car setup. Yeah.
Yeah, so once you get to that module, you will realize a lot of things that you have been doing wrong and spending money that you should have not spent, But even on module 1, you will already realize that spending too much has no bearing, except that you just have to improve yourself as a driver, and that makes 70 to 80% of the difference. So I'm sure that we will be resuming that program soon. Stay tuned for announcements. We have nothing firm. I'm sure, Ivan, we have nothing firm, right?
Not yet, especially with the COVID nowadays. But we definitely are trying to prepare something. I just submitted a request from FII for assistance on that one again. So we're looking forward to bringing back that program soon enough. And that program hasn't really disappeared yet. A lot of these guys who have been working, who've been driving and practicing, they're online. You definitely know Dodot, you definitely know Jahan, who's also a 2-time finalist on that MSDP. And the next batch, we're actually going to have a couple of another finalist who also is there. It's a newcomer, William Evangelista, also from Davao. Friends of Perkin Abrantes, they're Suzuki brothers. They can take their skills from the real thing to the online thing. There's a lot of people crisscrossing here, so gone are the days that we all say that these people here doing the online games, they'll cross over to to the real thing, but then again, you also have the real thing crossing back over here to the online thing, where it's just, it's fun, it's more relaxing, it's not probably relaxing for Lance and Russell and all the others who are driving, but and competing to their heart. To the maximum. But even I have loved the feeling of doing a rally, and even if it's online, it's with the community, it's pretty cool, and it's enjoyable. So yeah. So Ian, what's next?
All right.
On our list.
So right now we have on our list, we have the last batch for the night, the second batch of the PC drivers. All right, so let's get started. Let's introduce our grid for this batch. All right, so as we see here, we have Boomer Dad Gaming. This is Belray Dahonog. All right, one notable streamer as well of Dirt Rally and I think other driving games.
I think he's playing as a guest driver today.
Yes, he's playing as a guest driver today. He's taking over for Schwak, Soy Bobis.
Who wasn't able to
make it for tonight.
Yeah, for this live event. Yeah.
All right, and up next we have Chow. This is Kirk Alves. All right.
Yeah, Kirk,
hopefully he can redeem himself for the dirt mishaps before, and now it's gonna be on tarmac. And Gaming Perks, this is your man, Ivan. This is John Perkin Abrantes. All right.
Hey, Perkin.
All right, and of course, Hold My Beer Racing Team's Bernie Ronquillo, connecting all the way from Singapore.
Good to have you back, Bernie. I see that you guys are tag teaming with Joey and Andreas. Yeah.
Yeah. The trio were here. I think they're just missing one guy, Anthony Munoz. Hopefully he's okay. He can still make it on other races, especially on the DMR series. He's actually joining us. The whole HMB is actually part of it. So
cool.
Yeah, nice. And up next we have No Chill McGee. This is Aldo Balagulan, a teammate of Russel Reyes and Lance Guballa on the BRS racing team. All right, and next, this is Saint William. This is William Evangelista.
That's right.
And of course, the man himself, one of our veterans in Dirt Rally 2.0. This is John Lawrence Bernardo. All right.
Yeah, the John Lawrence is going to be the man to watch in this batch. He's the top-seeded third placer driver at the moment, so everybody wants his spot. Who's not vying for the 1-2 championship at the moment, so
it's like he's got to maintain it.
He's up for a lot of work tonight.
Definitely, 100%. All right, so shall we get this show on the road? So, gentlemen, good luck. Okay, choose your cars, and let's get started.
A while ago, I chose the Seat Ibiza only because it was the hero car that time in 2001. But to be honest, if there's really a hero car, it's gonna be the 306 Maxi, where you can see everybody's just choosing that car. It is so strong. That thing revs up. I don't know how high. 11,000
It
RPM.
revs up to 11,500.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's a fun car to drive. I would have chosen that car, but for respect of the history of Philippine Rally Motorsports, I chose the Seat Ibiza.
All right. And shout out to Joy Gutierrez for the 99 stars, saying thanks for organizing the rallies, guys. It was a blast and looking forward to the next. Good luck, Bernie, and go Hold My Beer Racing Team. And thank you to you, sir. Thank you. No worries. If you're looking for more action before the national rally start and at the end of the year, DMR series will still be continuing right after this series. So if you're looking for an avenue to actually get even more serious for the national championship, guys, feel free to join. Kasi grabe, Kuya Ivan, they're all gonna go for it. I mean, they all know what Russel Reyes and Lance Guballa are all fighting for. So
yeah,
to taste that victory, they have to do something.
Definitely, our format for the national championship will be different from this one.
Yes.
Almost similar, but we'll change it up a bit, making it more probably of a gamer style than very traditional. What we've done recently was our first season was all Group A, This season we had mostly the R2s and
Starts 200.
one F2. So we'll be mixing that up the following championship.
Alright.
So here we go. Final batch, PC
Final
batch
batch.
of this season.
This is John Lawrence Bernardo in the starting line.
5,
Let's
4,
do this.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
We're now watching John Lawrence Bernardo. Do you guys remember that time in the second round? John Lawrence Bernardo was really driving his heart out, but actually his place was actually flooding. He did mention it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that was
right.
round 2.
So this guy's a real hero, despite the inclement conditions in real life, he's still racing and racing his heart out.
You know what's nice, John, is that even his camera placement were at home and how it's viewed by the viewers here in his sim race, in sim. It's just his profile just really looks like a hero. He's like a statue over there, and he looks so much like a pro and mature guy doing this sim rally. So yeah, and that's why he is the leader of this rally at the moment at this point.
Wow, taking that turn very nicely. A lot of guys have been messing up that corner overshooting, but John Lawrence Bernardo takes it like the champ like that he is.
That's right. And up next, we have Aldo Balagola.
Aldo driving very well at the moment in this rally. I don't think he had a very good qualifying, but definitely has.
No, he overshot it. He's got to recover that really fast.
Your tire just touching the outside and that dirt, and it becomes really slippery once you lose that one. So they need to step on the accelerator once that kind of loses grip over there, so that the front of the car just pulls out. Still a good catch. Didn't touch anything. Car still in one piece.
Oh man, there's some bog down right there after the U-turn.
He had to adjust his gloves there.
He
He's
could
really
adjust his gloves in the rain. Well, it is online, but hey, still, you can't do that in real life. Huh?
Can't do that. All right, and up next we have John Perkin Abrantes.
John Perkin driving like his grandmother over there.
And look at that. He's actually live on
Wearing-
his YouTube channel right now, guys. So do check him
Wearing
out.
the Motorsports Development Program T-shirt. Good job.
Nice.
Wearing the uniform, but he drives his Peugeot like his real life Suzuki 1200 Suzuki.
There you have it. Yeah. Nicely done there.
But so far,
And this
these
is a
guys-
big jump from an Xbox 360 controller to now a racing wheel.
That is right. He's actually improved. Even his qualifying times have improved. He's taking this thing seriously. So these guys are improving.
That's right. Maybe a big influence by you there, Kevin.
I hope so. I hope it's for the good of motorsports, and at least for this one, the online motorsports as well. So, but yeah, we'd love to see them have a good time with this motorsports. That's the whole main idea of this thing. Not just for the competition, but really, it's also a recreation as well. So, we can't go all out all the time for competition, but at least this one you can here go all out of in the online games.
And now up next, we have Bernie Ronquillo.
Bernie taking it steady over there. A white Seat. I usually don't see a white
A
Seat,
recce car turned rally car, perhaps, Gavin?
but that is nice at the moment. It's all clean. He's keeping it clean. Also, his lines are really clean, and yeah, seems to be going on a good pace.
That's right. Remarkable right there.
take it easy. Take it easy.
All right. And up next, we have Belray Dahonon.
Right, our guest driver making it to the grid and joining us for tonight. So it's nice to have Belray back from saw him last time in round 2, I think. Was he here last time?
Yes, I think round 1 and 2, but I think we missed him in round 3.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go. Going a bit sideways there, touching the grass. So really slipping in those grass. So you can't. To be honest, in real life, you can't also do that. You really just slide and slip in the. If you touch the grass with the rear tires, especially that there's no grip on those and there's no acceleration on the rear tires. So yeah,
That's right.
Oh, and the triple screen setup really helps a lot, especially when you're negotiating those tight corners.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Handbrake.
Nice pivot there by Belray. And up next, we have Kirk Alves.
Kirk Alves is already second so far, just not so far behind John Lawrence Bernardo.
He is around 1.5 seconds away from John Lawrence Bernardo in the lead. He could still turn this around. Oh,
right.
Nice pivot there.
Kirk is actually in redemption. He's had good first stages, but not so good at the second ones. But he looks really focused now. He's got his thinking cap on.
He actually messaged me earlier. He hasn't had any sleep yet. Looks like he had an activity prior to this and hasn't had any rest. But probably after this, he's gonna have a good night's sleep. Hey, grabe. He's going all out for this one. Challenging.
Yeah, I think his focus is really down now. I mean not down.
He's been jumping all over the place.
Just
in between the trees. There you go. He's got it.
Made it.
He's got it.
Lucky.
That's very difficult, that part, because it's the downhill. It's hard to brake. It's wet, so you really tend to overshoot that.
That's right. Oh no! Understeer. Come on, let's go.
That's so bad. But he's still second so far.
And there you have it. Finishes second place. Keeps it. And now for Perkins, across the line, followed by Bernie. And now for William.
William Evangelista, our new guy here. He's friends with Perkins. He's usually faster than Perkins in the real life.
Whoa.
He's actually they actually coined him as William the champion in Davao because there's number 1 for in the MSDP in the Gymkhana. So he's improved quite a lot within 1 year in real life. So it'll take him some time to get used to this online racing, but I'm sure he'll be there anytime.
Definitely. The transition is just the challenge here, but he'll get it in no time. And
That's right.
Here we have the times. John Lawrence Bernardo at 6:36.69. Ooh, that's very nice. Kirk Alves at 6:49.40. Belray Dahonog at 6:50.04. Aldo Balagulan at 6:55.64. Bernie Ronquillo at 6:58.99. John Perkin de Brantes at 7:01.36 with a 4-second penalty. And William Evangelista at 7:30.70. And here are the split times. And the stage notes, there are no damage for John Lawrence Bernardo and Bernie Ronquillo. Oh, nicely done, guys.
Keeping it clean.
You guys are keeping it clean and fast as well, man. No rust. If that's
So
yeah.
shout out to our champion at the moment, Lance Guballa, who is watching. Why are you watching? Go celebrate. Go eat a steak.
By the way, actually, I mean, maybe we can make a segment for an interview after this. Don't you think, Evan? Maybe maybe a messenger call, or if he can join us on Discord. We just want to get his thoughts.
Sure.
You know, because he's probably lost for words, or maybe he already knew. I don't know. So we it'd be best if we could hear it from him. Yeah,
That's right.
there we go.
You could do that. Why
Starts
not?
50,
All right.
6 left over crest, 80.
I'm
5
actually
right over crest.
arranging it as we speak.
Nice.
All right, here we have John Lawrence Bernardo behind the wheel to start SS2 in the night.
5,
And the land
4,
is done.
3, 2,
Look at that, such a pro.
1, go.
There you go.
Even when it takes off.
John Lawrence Bernardo with his fingerless gloves, managing and handling that car.
And
a steering wheel.
that deceptive right turn is getting to him.
Yep,
Yeah, but he makes it. That's difficult, that part.
definitely lost a bit of time there.
But this is one iconic part here. This corner right here, Ivan. Oh, just some understeer there.
Yeah, I know that feeling. That happened to me a while ago too. But remember, if you remember in round 3 in Subic, John Lawrence also made a couple of mistakes in SS1 and still managed to get a very fast total time.
Was that a stage win, Ivan? Despite the fall, I think I remember that stage. What
I don't think he won that stage, but he won definitely his batch still.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So,
I remember now.
it was a killer drive after that mistake. But you can't count this guy out. But there he goes. This guy has a lot of seat time in this game already, so you can count on him to have a good performance when his heart is at it.
That's right. And now we have Bernie Ronquillo. Now he's just finishing the hill climb right there.
Bernie moving up to third now. So if you look at his driving style, it's very clean. He's keeping everything on precise on the tarmac, not making any. You won't see him going over the edge like all the other drivers a while ago. So that's a different technique. Probably not the fastest, but his consistency will win him over in this on the podium spot for this batch.
And now we have Aldo Balagulan maintaining second place right now.
Aldo had a mistake early on the SS1 with spinning the car, but he's doing rather good now, keeping the pace up and still sitting in second.
Right, and he's displaying the use of circuit lines there, except that he made friends with a tree.
Yeah, his car has been crumpled up a bit there. Not good. Taking a cut. He wasn't doing a responsible cutting, Kian.
Probably misjudged the grip levels of the rain tires, as they are not that sticky compared to the softs.
That's right. Yeah, you're correct. I had a lot of trouble here towards that section, especially that the grip was wearing out. There's no grip at all already, and then it starts to wear out. And then at the last section of this stage, there's a lot of bumps towards the flying finish. So if you're not careful there and cut too much inside of the corner, your car's gonna bump into the hill this time.
That's right. Now for Perkins.
Let's go, Perkins.
Perkins really enjoying himself, you know?
Yeah, he does. He does. He agrees.
Oh, dear Lord.
Where? What happened with William Evangelista? He flew. Pirouette.
Oh, no, we
here's
have a
another
flat
one too.
tire for Belray Dahonog. Right before the right before the finish line.
That's the one I was mentioning. Right before the finish line, there's a lot of bumps there, and you could get the car all wrong there when if it rebounds wrongly after cutting the corner. So on the lead, we have Lawrence Bernardo, followed by Aldo Balaguan, and Bernie in third. Perkins enjoying a steady ride in fourth. Just looks like going a steady ride, but he's actually pushing. William, after that roll, is still there. He's fastest. I don't know what happened to Kirk. Obviously, we know what happened to Belray having a disaster over there of an accident and not being able to reverse out of that accident quick enough. So the three guys at the back have penalties of 4 seconds and 10 seconds for Belray. But now they all go into a service time where they can eat a sandwich.
All right. So it's time to take a breather, and then if only I could show the whole Zoom room, guys. They're actually having a snack All of them are. They're all
That's
having
what, that's what services are, right?
Yep.
It's not just the cars getting the service. It's also the
even the
drivers.
drivers as well. They can finish a liter of water in just seconds because they. I think we have, and you know this more than I do. You know how hot the race car is, especially in a stage.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Especially here in our tropical countries, it becomes very hot. We were lucky that we weren't exactly required to wear a racing suit yet back then because of the temperature. But definitely, if we were using a temperature, I remember running in Malaysia back in 2014. I had a full racing suit on, and the car didn't have working windows. I couldn't really put it down. It was difficult. So every time I reached the end of the stage, I needed to open the door for air to come in. I remember the first stage actually having fever at that time. So it was a good thing I was fit, and I was still able to get enough water in and electrolytes in. So I was able to recover, and then after that I just had to be more mindful that I needed air in the car coming in, at least after the stage, and I needed to open the racing suit. So I don't know if you saw in the video a while ago with the Seat, the Belgians in the Formula 2 cars, when they came here, they had to take off their suits as soon as they got off the car, and they were, because they were sweating really.
You're probably burning in there.
Especially with the European summer, it's still cool in Europe. They wouldn't be lasting here, so they just take off their shirts and the suits because it's just really too hot every time after the stage.
3, 2, 1, go.
And there we go. John Lawrence Bernardo starts out SS3.
So these guys are probably still running on wet tires because of the next stage that comes on with rain. If they start to manage the time here, it seems that they won't get enough advantage with the slick and the soft tires over the wet tires. So these guys are still not using the full capacity of that Formula 2 cars. That's just why you'll see them sliding on those hairpins. If they were using the soft tires, they probably wouldn't be pulling too much of the handbrake, and they'd be accelerating faster out of those corners.
And one thing about this game also is you could set the brake settings, the ABS, the anti-lock function. I discovered that very late, that there isn't ABS in this game. And it's selectable, and I hope everyone's taking advantage of that. It's because it's so hard, especially on the wet, to manage your braking.
And there you go. The slalom displayed here by Perkins.
Perkins, are you using soft tires? It seems to be you're leading the stage. So keep your focus on.
You're gonna have to drift the next special stage if you're in softs, man.
Focus, Perkins. I know you want this stage. I know you don't like the next stage.
Oh man.
So that's why he's on the softs now, right?
I believe
No,
so,
I don't
because
know.
he won't be making this time if it weren't for those tires.
You better push it, man.
You better push it hard, like right now, I tell you.
You're gonna suffer the next stage.
This guy wants the stage win. That's all he cares now.
And up next we have Kirk Alves. Oh, we'll wait.
We're not able to see his feed though.
Oh, yeah.
You can see him driving. There you go. Kirk Alves now moving into third.
Oh,
So
that's a huge jump there. Whoa.
What did he do there?
Wait, was there a jump there? Or was that
I
a
don't
lag?
think so. Must be lag.
That must
be a
be a
lag,
lag. Yeah, that's right. That black screen there was a lag, those gentlemen. I apologize.
Seems to be like a
I
normal
hope
thing
the internet services
in
in
online.
Cebu are okay.
That was a nice Scandi flick if he was able to get that exit right. That would have been superb.
Yeah, it's twitching. Yep, there is a bit of lag coming from the feed of Kirk Alves right here, guys. Hopefully the ISP in Cebu is okay. All right, there they go. And up next, we have Aldo Balagulan.
Aldo Balagulan, he has the game face on, and he's
Yeah.
driving the Golf.
I'm pretty sure he was frustrated with that first SS spin, so he's really putting on that game face, as he said. And he's using a Volkswagen Golf. This car has been popular in the British Rally Championship,
That's right.
competing with Wyndham Evans, who is the father of Elfyn Evans. In fact, there were other nicer BRC Formula 2 cars that time. My favorite was the Renault Megane. It just looked so good, but I don't think it was performing at par with the Golf. Even with Alistair McRae driving also the VW Golf in the BRC. Belray crossing the line without any mishaps this time.
William Evangelista, this is the last major corner.
William
There he
taking,
is. He'll make it.
time. Yep.
There you
Getting all
have
the
it.
experience that he can for the following online rallies. So on the lead we have Lawrence by just 0.2 of a second over Kirk Alves, and no Chill McKee Aldo 1 second behind him. Perkins probably made a mistake, could not handle that pressure of leading that stage. Boomer Dad Gaming, who is Belray, with the 403, almost the same time with Bernie, and William crossing the line at 410, right behind the guys for his first online rally.
That's right. Now, as they prepare for SS4, guys, I hope your tires are ready, because this is going to be wet.
Wet and wild.
And some shoutouts right here. James Pugosa saying sponsored by James Towing Company. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And even for Rainiel Dahonog. That's right. The support for Belray Dahonog on the streams, guys, is just really big.
Starts 50, turn 1 left, don't cut, good luck.
It's really nice to have a sort of fan base.
Oh yes, definitely. And even for the streamers, because their followers are watching two angles from
That's pretty cool.
from their idol and from the stream
5,
for
4,
a spectator view.
3, 2,
So
1.
massive shout out to you guys for supporting your sim racers. Now as John Lawrence Bernardo starts off SS4, now into the chicane. Keeps the revs high even on the chicane. Nicely done there by John Lawrence Bernardo.
Whoa, very close to the guardrails over there. He's really maximizing whatever inch of space that he has to get the maximum best line in this stage.
That's right.
Very close to those rocks over there. He's really pushing.
And it's a battle for first place between Kirk Alves, Aldo Balagulan, and John Lawrence Bernardo. Dear Lord.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Was that a
Whoa,
lag,
what
or
happened?
was that really make a mistake?
What happened?
What is happening?
No, huh?
Is this a remix? What's happening?
I don't know.
Something happened.
I don't know. What happened?
Oh no!
There's something wrong.
Something went wrong. Something went wrong with this game.
That is not good for.
That is not good.
John
What
Lawrence
happened?
Bernardo.
That's
Third
fair.
place is now going to be on the line now for
What
all
happened?
the others to get. Aldo again hitting that place just like in SS1. He hit that rock a while ago also. After
Yeah,
the spin.
clear right track rod.
Did the PC blue screen or something? I don't know. What happened?
Oh, well, I guess we'll have to find out for John Lawrence Bernardo, but very unfortunate for him. I sympathize for his technical difficulty.
Yeah, it's not the best way to get out of this online game, having mishaps like that, disconnections, blue screens. But it's part of the game. It's part of what we have, just like in real life with a car, mechanical breakdowns or accidents, or even stuff that happens technically, like penalties or stuff like that.
Yeah, very unfortunate, but I get well. That's life. That's racing, and that's life.
That's
And
sports.
that's racing life.
Actually, that's what sports is. It gives you an instant high, instant lows right away. So here we have Bernie, who is driving. I guess I told you, is driving very clean. His consistency is going to bring him up to a good position.
Whoa, he understeers over there. But again, it's to emulate. This is a driving style to really emulate in real life rallying. You don't have to push too hard. Keep the car in one piece, finish.
Exactly.
And if you're fast enough, you will win.
And if you noticed this line a while ago, you made a wrong line already coming into that corner, not following a racing line, which is also very normal in rallying, because you can't just switch the car at the end. While a lot of pro rally drivers do that, sometimes you just need to twist that traditional line into making it an early apex and then coming out of that corner alive.
Especially this corner right here, where a lot of people have kissed the outside three too much to their detriment.
Kurt Alves was able to get that at least now better.
And Aldo Balagulan across the line.
This livery, I think it appeared in like a Gran Turismo game also, this livery on this Peugeot.
I think so, yeah.
It is the classic livery of the Peugeot T06. So that was the livery that beat all those WRC cars. So it's as classic as the red Marlboro Mitsubishi Evos that you have, and the blue and yellow Subarus. So yeah, at least for that car. So Aldo taking the win for this one, despite that run with the rocks with his rear tire. Unfortunately, the leader of the rally of this batch, John Lawrence Bernardo, has a disconnection. Second was Kirk Alves. Bernie making a mistake going down the hill, taking that T right. So he's placed himself on third. Boomer Dad Gaming on fourth, and Perkins and Williams following with fifth and sixth.
Okay, so it is just in. The PC crashed for John Lawrence Bernardo. Oh dear Lord, I am so sorry to hear that. That is unfortunate.
How does a PC crash? Keanu, as somebody who's in IT.
Could be many reasons. Could be there could be a part that's malfunctioning, not enough power, or
overheat.
Could be also overheat. Yeah. Because one thing I gotta say for the viewers who are watching, right? This Dirt Rally 2.0 game is a bit demanding on your hardware. Alright, so for the graphics card and also for the hard drive, because this is no small game. This is 120 gigabytes of space for the game. Whereas for the PS4 and for the Xbox One, it's only just 50 gig. So the support they have for the PC, because one of the things that makes it big actually are the softwares programmed to actually make the wheels work. So that's that's a chunk of it, and the rest are the contents of the game. From DLCs all the way to the cars, the maps. Yeah. So that's many reasons.
If you want to come in and join this rally, the best is probably to get the console. Obviously, there's more chances of you getting in also with the limited number.
50,
but if you want to play more games aside from Digital Rally, the options for a PC is vast. But you also have, on the other hand, problems like that one, I guess, with 120 gig. But nothing.
4,
you can't do with a visit to your computer shop. Alright, so we're in the last stage, right?
That's right.
The last stage.
These guys are in all softs. probably in a harder suspension, lower suspension probably, more front grip, and you can see now them flying confidently.
Belray Dahonog
in
is
this
really pushing it, pacing out Kirk Alves for the lead.
Because they're finally. Oh, happened there.
Too much angle, too much angle.
I think he's using an H pattern shifter actually.
Yes, he is.
So actually that's not fast. What he's doing, it's easier with the paddles at the back of the steering wheel to actuate the shifter than using an H pattern. But I guess if he wants the real experience, actually these cars had sequentials also.
That's right.
Oh, yes they do. Yes they do.
So I was driving with the paddles actually. Usually I drive with an H pattern shifter, but you know, yeah.
It's gotten a bit old, huh, John?
No, I mean you want the real experience, right?
Oh
No,
man.
If you want to be fast, you have to go sequential.
You know, soon enough, all our race cars will be automatic and without gears.
No. Please no.
So we'll have engines will only have electric motors, man.
I want a pedal to kick, man. This
Yeah.
left knee wants to kick something.
I mean, look at it. We are in online gaming. We are at home racing.
Yeah. Well, I guess eventually I believe everything will go electric one day. I mean, look at the WEC, right?
Yeah, hybrids, hypercars. That which is, by the way, we have our team we have a Philippine team which carrying Team India at the moment.
Right.
Lots of things going over there in the 24-hour Le Mans. So a lot of our technicians are there. They've been running the Le Mans a couple of years now. So they've been getting a lot of support in terms of here in the Philippines being getting their license under AAP as well. So that's the reason why they're carrying that flag. We also shout out also again to Ricky Villaco, who's also stewarding for the 24-hour Le Mans. He's one of the 6 stewards over there. And Le Mans, I think, starts at 11 o'clock in our time later. So catch the races. You can follow that online as well. So good luck to them. And that's why we set the rally earlier so that everybody can watch. And yeah, here is again Bernie taking it clean. Look at that. Just staying in the middle of the road.
We should all be driving that like that in real life. Just clean.
I know, John.
I think, Kuya Jan, I think that's easier said than done.
It's a mindset, especially if you
Yeah.
especially if you are paying for the damages. You will definitely want to keep the car in one piece. But we are now watching Aldo Balagulan. Yeah, he's of course pushing the car to the limits of what he can do right now. Oh, maximizing that chicane, the speed out of that chicane.
Yep, and definitely he's pushing now, especially without John Lawrence on the game now. He's leading this rally, I suppose, and that's why he's pushing it. And of course, here's another guy who's pushing it, Perkins, who wants to have a good time again. You know, he can drive all out here. He's very careful with his real car in MSTP, in the Gymkhanas that we do in Davao. So, but here is maximizing. He's really pushing the. I think he's enjoying. What music are you listening to, Perkins? He seems to be headbanging a lot. Or are you nodding to us? To our
Saying, listen to our commentary, man. You might get distracted. But he's driving very well. I'm very complimentary of him.
Now on for Kirk Alves. Oh no!
Perk, you need to.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Some sleep.
You hit the camera, man. That's why the camera doesn't want to go to you.
Yeah, I think he's hiding.
Man, he must have passed through those trees. The cameraman is like, where'd he go? Dude, I'm right behind you.
And the director said, I think the car went already. You move to the next camera. But he's leading. He's leading the
Yes, he is.
He's gotten lucky again.
For tarmac, he's
Wow.
never saying no to that.
He's like driving one of those guys in the Italian job. It's like,
Oh!
whoa, crazy.
I think kulang na lang dito kaya Ivan is the Mini Cooper, right? If there's an F2 kit car that's a Mini, I think that's gonna resemble.
Remember there was a mini WRC that there was before
Is
driven
it?
by Danny Sordo and Kirk. No, and not Kirk. Chris Meek. I was going to say Kirk Meek. Chris Meek.
Now for William Evangelista right here. Check this out.
Yep,
So,
steady.
that's
First time
square left.
online. Yep. William actually qualified for this one, so he's not a guest driver. He actually made it through on his first try. So congratulations to him for doing that and
Massive
completing.
congratulations to this guy.
Exactly, especially that everybody has a lot of experience already here. So just needs to hang on and go.
Next jump.
Ease up. No, okay. He didn't hit the marshal that's behind the tree. Okay, it's fine.
A lot of people are forgetting to brake there on that section.
Yep.
It's because they're coming from a really, really, really fast.
It's
corner.
Glow
Yeah.
City right there, good John. It's Glow City. That's right.
It's a really nice colored balloon over there. Nice way to celebrate our last rally. No fireworks, just a big balloon. And that's the last car that passes through the final stage. And what?
Perkins wins the stage.
Perkins finally wins the stage.
Put that zoom on. We want to see that headbang. Perkins wins the stage. Just 2/10 over Kirk Alves. I don't know where he made a mistake going into that last section of the SS. And we have Aldo with a 3:32, 1 second. And yeah, and we should look at the
Actually, it's Aldo
event.
Balagulan who prevails.
Exactly.
one.
Wow. He was doing well, except for that SS1 mishap and a few hits. But hey, he finished the rally.
Yes, he did. And
Alright, so it's just sad for John.
Are we sad?
Well, I'm
Are you
sad.
sad now? Yeah, I will. Yeah, of
I'm
course,
very
John,
sad.
because-
I'm very sad that
yeah.
he doesn't he's not here to witness this in the game. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not so sure who wins third place at the moment. Definitely, we have first place. Congratulations again to Lance Guballa, and second place to Russel Reyes for sure. They still managed to get the 1-2. Their points are way ahead. For third place, I'm not too sure who's got it. We'll have the official results by tomorrow on the third place. But definitely, there were 7 contenders there. We were looking to see that John Lawrence Bernardo was going to win that one. He's leading with that one with 18 points as of the round 3. Aldo is way back, I think in 11th place or 13th place. So even with a good time, he will be having a difficult time to get the third place. So it probably might be Rafael, the can man, the guy in the controller who could be there up there. But or even Nino Arakawa, who's shown he's a podium guy, and he can bring it up to the top. So he probably could have gotten that position as well. So let's see.
All right. Okay, grabe. There are a lot of drivers in contention for awards, even for this battle for third place, as you said, Ivan. Even for
That's
second.
right.
Right.
And speaking of awards, for the top guys, for the top 3, also for those event winners from the last time, Jan's gonna get in contact with you guys soon enough for his presentations to you, and we'll be sending out your tokens and the prizes for appreciations here in the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. So unfortunately, you're not gonna win a Fortuner.
Oh,
But
man.
you win our hearts and you'll win the crowd here in the online gaming. So so watch out for news publication as well in AQ magazine and in Philippine Daily Inquirer. AAP has a segment there that comes out, and so congratulations to you guys, and we're gonna hope to see you again also in the next digital rally.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of surprises, Kuya Ivan, we actually have Lance Guballa here with us, connected.
Great.
He's here with us on air. So, Lance, are you there? Good evening to you and congratulations. Are you there?
Nakamute siya.
All right. How about now?
He's on mute though.
Not anymore. Okay, just wanted to test one right here.
Lance, are you there, Lance? Power to Lance.
There you go. All right. So while we wait for Lance to reconnect, guys, actually, we haven't. Maybe we can tell the audience right now. What do we have in store for the next season? Because I think I'm also getting questions about what is next for AAP and what is next for DMR. But I'll mention mine later. But go for it for the Philippine
definitely,
Championship.
we'll be back again for November, so the people will have enough time to recover, practice, do other races, and there's so many races online, and we encourage you guys to play the other games as well, and get to know also the other guys, and probably let them join in also the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, try it out. Because we plan to do actually good events, rally events with you, of course, with the help also of Dominado Rally E-Motorsports, of course AP will be handling these digital motorsports, and hopefully we can get more guys also into the AAP umbrella, especially that the FIA is also recognized already digital motorsports as another discipline for motorsports. We'll see what will happen also in the future. There's nothing certain, of course, especially with the challenges of the pandemic. But again, not to forget, there is also the WRC 9 game, the rally at home that they're having. So I don't know if anybody has actually tried to download the DLC over there for the Rally Star challenge, wherein you get to actually use the cross carts in the finals. So of course AAP will be the ones to help you guys get there as well, recognizing and placing your visas to go there, and connecting you guys with the right people for a GWRC drive and training and then a drive. But of course, if that hasn't happened yet, there's other chances that we'll be getting. Soon you'll be also hearing a lot of other new drivers as well, not on the online, but on the real motorsports that's happening around, going into international races as well. So we've already produced one with the Motorsports Development Program, so we'll see what can happen also with the online. We can't exactly say things yet here, and can't tell you all our plans yet. So you just have to stick around.
Mga sneak peeks lang siguro kung ganun. All right.
You have to just stick around. So I think Lance is
yes,
on the line
Lance
already.
is here. So Lance, good evening to you. Are you here?
Good evening. Hello.
Yes, there he is.
Do you actually see Lance?
Yes, we actually see him on Discord. I'm not sure if we can be able to
can people
feature,
hear him?
Right?
No, I don't think you can see him online, but I think you can hear his voice.
Yeah. All right.
Live, right?
Yep, we can hear his voice online. No worries. All good.
So Lance, how has it been for you with this season? It seems that you've had a challenge from Russell from the first go, but it seems that you've been able to control the season throughout. So how was it?
Yeah, I was pretty pressured even going into the first round because of course being the champion from last year, I knew there were like a lot of expectations on me to like do it again and to perform well. And actually, I'm not like when I played the Rally 2 in my free time, I never get to use the front wheel drive cars, and I thought it would be kind of an obstacle to me that the cars for this whole season would be front wheel drive. But thankfully, after a somewhat rough first round, I was able to adjust to the front wheel drive layout, and I think it helped me to improve my driving as well, like adapting to cars other than the all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, I think it's good for you also to experience that one, even online, just by theory, doing that one. And I hope you are also able to. I know that you do some racing with a rear-wheel drive, and I sure do hope that you actually try also the front-wheel drive. And I'm pretty sure you'll be really good at it as well, understanding this one. So, speaking about that pressure, how was the? I mean, really, was there any pressure from the competition? Did you get pressured by Russell? Or did you just put your mind? Do you still even look at the ticker? Do you still have the ticker with you?
Actually, I turned the ticker off like last year, because it just pressures me. But whenever I head into a rally, I don't look at it like my goal is to beat Russell or to beat everyone else. My goal is to just drive at my own pace, and I feel like if I leave the ticker on, I'll try to like over push and maybe crash pa. But yeah, I was pressured, of course, pretty much the whole season by Russell, because I know he's a really fast guy on circuit, and this season in rally he was able to step up his game as well, and he was always really close, especially in the last stage kanina. We got exactly the same time, and yeah, the pressure was really big
actually.
because, yeah, in the qualifying I did really bad. It's like the first time that I didn't win the qualifying for the AAP rally, so I was really pressured. I was like, oh, I shouldn't do that again in the actual event. And thankfully I actually still made a big mistake in stage 2. I went off into that tricky corner where if you overshoot it you head into some rocks, except the thing is I didn't even see the corner. I just drove straight when it just reset me to the track. So yeah, the pressure really hit me. I mean, I was making mistakes like in every single rally, but
I think Lance was got muted.
He got cut off there for a bit.
Yeah, he got cut off, but that is surprising that for Lance to actually be talking about pressure. So he is human. He's not an alien. He's not a cyborg. He's not an AI. He still gets pressured, and I think you're telling too much to the opposition now, Lance. Especially that it's good that actually we have somebody who's right up there. Have you actually competed already with other guys from internationally in terms of the digital rally?
actually I only joined one international rally, and it was just a RaceNet club. Mm-hmm. And I actually recognize some of the names in the AAP RaceNet, like Chocolate 3X.
Yeah, exactly. I know that guy.
He's my main rival in the Speed Tavern e-rally. And I was able to beat one in that rally series, even though it was just on RaceNet. It wasn't like a live lobby. So it's nice seeing international guys get into the AAP rally scene.
Yeah, so we've while the AAP Digital Rally is a bit exclusive at the moment for us nationally, it's also been inclusive in terms of them joining the qualifying. So we're working on that, especially now that you might want, the others also might want to try racing with the other guys in Sri Lanka, India, Malaysia, Singapore, and I think there's also guys from Japan joining. So we're trying to see what we can do with that one, and that's another thing that we're going to be preparing. So maybe next season we're open to that one for the final round, also probably to be an international online digital rally, just like how our traditional rallies were before. So we'll see what can happen, and we'll be talking to them. So it's a good thing that Lance, you're there, and Russell, and John Lawrence, who are all up there competing at the top, because there's going to be more challenges for you guys on the coming races. And again, congratulations. Do you want to say anything to the guys here online, to your fans, to your family?
I want to say thank you to you guys for hosting this event for this year. Last year it was a successful one, and I believe this year is a really successful one as well. You got to bring a lot of new guys into digital rallying. And I'd like to thank my friends and family that support me on the stream. And also shout out to VRS Racing for all the support and for me, Russell, Aldo, Francis, and Paul. So yeah, thank you.
Right, Lance, again, congratulations. We hope to see you on the next one and competing also online, especially that this time you might be also carrying the Philippine flag once we get a bit more serious. And we hope actually that you also find time to actually join the real rallies. Maybe we'll invite you over again also for if we could get you into a real car as well. So yeah, just keep your passion up and keep your concentration and be sure that you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, actually, I've been to a rally school with Keanu. Keanu was there then.
Yeah.
And I was also able to join one leg of the Philippine Rallycross using our...
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
it's nice to apply what I learned in the game as well.
Nice.
Okay, yun. We'll see. We'll see what more events that we can do, and we hope to see you there as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.
All right. Congratulations.
All right, congratulations, and as always, Lance, thank you for joining us as well. And also do stick around. Of course, it won't end here. The DMR series will still be ongoing as we prepare for the end of the year. I think AAP will host another Philippine National Championship for sim racing, for rally sim racing on that hand. So yeah, it's just gonna grow bigger and domino into something bigger after this. So thank you, Lance. Congratulations.
Thanks,
once
Lance.
again.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. That's Lance Guballa, our champion for this series for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy 2021. All right. So, Kuya Ivan, looks like this is actually a big close for us today for this event.
Yeah, it's another successful race again. We managed to make a 4-round digital rally, and it's the second season. And this time we've had AAP. If you notice, a lot of AAP sponsorship on board this time coming in. So we started very small. Well, not very small. I mean, we were still AAP when we came in, so that was something, especially during the pandemic. But now we have a bit. The support is coming in. It's rolling. At least people are backing up. We actually, Keanu and I had a recent talk, so we'll see where things are going. There seems to be some things coming up as well, not just in the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, but in online gaming. And again, I'm sure one way or the other we'll find some connections also with this one, especially that FIA again recognizes this as a discipline. And actually, it's already happening. Again, the WRC9, there's already a pathway coming in for that one. All you need to do is get the WRC9 game, practice as hard as you do over in this game, and get the DLC. It might be a bit too late at the moment with you guys if you join now and if you're just going to start practicing now. But these things there's going to be more opportunities, especially as FIA try to connect these games. This AAP Digital Rally Trophy is an FIA recognized event in terms of digital motorsports, so they're looking out for this one, and which is why we're talking also of connections with the international scene in terms of guys driving here. So as you mentioned, Lance already saying that he was recognized as one of these guys in the qualifying that who aren't can't actually join yet this championship that we have, or this trophy that we have, but maybe on the next times we'll be able to open it and see how things will go as we progress with this digital motorsports.
That's right. How about for you, Kuya Jahan? Anything you're looking forward to on our next events?
I'm looking forward to being here again next season and commentating. on our National Digital Rally Championship upcoming at the end of the year. So all I have to say is that, again, to congratulate Lance Guballa, congratulate also a valiant effort by Russel Reyes.
Congratulations, Russell.
Congrats, Russell.
And I don't know who's gonna be number 3.
We still have to compute that one. We don't have a live feed on that one, but for whoever number 3 is, don't worry, you will be mentioned online and in our publications as well. So
Yeah,
yes, go ahead, Jahan.
so for you number 3, whoever you may be, I congratulate you in advance. Yeah, so I'd also like to thank the Automobile Association Philippines for supporting this event. And also remember, guys, that you can be an AAP member and avail so much services and offers that the National Auto Club, the Automobile Association Philippines, can offer you. Again, we not only that we offer emergency roadside assistance, we also have AAP Auto Care. We also have insurance products, non-life insurance products at the best possible rates for AAP members. And one thing also that you can see on our screen from time to time is that AQ magazine just appearing right now. It's an exclusive magazine for AAP members. So you won't get to read the exclusive content if you are not an AAP member. So again, it's just so many, just only some of so many things that AAP can do for its members. So again, be a member today. Yeah, I'm looking forward to to commentate again for next season, and I'm really excited for what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be excited for whoever is going to be our first ever digital motorsport national champion. So guys, if you are fighting to our competitors right now this season and the past seasons, if you guys think that the battle is just, this is already tough, it's gonna be way more intense. So guys watching, you're going to enjoy hopefully the next season, because I expect to enjoy it as much as you guys. So stay tuned for that.
Grabe. Kasi, and also, I wanted to give a shout out to those guys who in the audience, and especially those who are watching the stream right now. If you guys are still on the fence to actually join us in Rally Sim Racing, guys, just go for it. Just do it. Whether you're on a controller or on a second-hand wheel or a brand new wheel, guys, just come on down and join us. Because if I may share the experience of everyone who has joined ever since the time I first started doing this, everyone started the same way, right? I mean, they all started from different skill levels, from different backgrounds, and at the end of the day, they all became faster and faster from the get-go. Yep. So it takes progress, yeah. It takes progress, so no one becomes like a Russel Reyes or a Lance Guballa overnight. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication. And of course, only one word can overtake all of that, and that's passion. So one of the reasons why we're doing this is actually to open avenue to those guys who actually want to do some racing, and especially to make it online, and maybe, and one of the biggest honor of all is to actually represent the country in the competition. So as you mentioned earlier, Kuya Ivan, that one angle is WRC9, and not to worry, I think eventually AAP will be hosting a WRC9 gig one day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the game will be easy across all the other platforms. So yeah, that does it. So back to you, Kuya Ivan.
All right. So again, thank you to everybody participating in this event. We've had over 45, 46, around 50 participants here coming in and out of the race and the season. And I think we'll be growing even more next time. We've increased also a lot of participants to come in for the live games. We've made the games a bit shorter, but again, it's we want everybody to be able to to get online also, and join us as well, and get to know who these drivers are, because we like the sport, especially for many here in the AAP who are actually also old rally drivers as well. They enjoy this sport so much, which is why we're heading and spearheading this digital rally as well. So come in, jump in, and eventually it can only get better and snowball into more opportunities as well. So you'll get to know firsthand also what's happening here with the AAP and in AAP Motorsports, and your connections online to rallying and international rallying. And example is again WRC9. You have the chance to get a training course over there, and again, whoever does go there, you're going to have lessons also from AAP in terms of competing. The Motorsports Development Program has already been able to again bring international drivers into winning and into competing in also in rally. We also have one from Cebu, Jong King, who started out as a participant, who became an instructor, and eventually was able to also run in New Zealand in the rallying. So that's all happened in a span of 3 years maybe. Same also with Mark Bernales from CDO, winning the Gymkhana 3 years. But it can be done. Things can happen. So again, just stick around, and we'll see you in the next AAP Digital Rally, which is going to be a national championship. So
All right.
see you there.
So we'll see you there. And so I believe this is the official close for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy for this year. So we'll be opening a new series at the end of the year. So guys, to everyone, to the drivers, to the spectators, to the viewers, and also to fellow organizers, guys, congratulations and thank you all so much for your continued support. So
Yes,
this doesn't
thank you
end
very
here.
much.
This doesn't end here. It will just get bigger and bigger as we move on a few months later. All right.
Yeah,
So
just 2 months. We'll
Yep.
see you later.
yeah, actually, mabilis lang ang 2 months actually. Diba? Ilang
Definitely,
tulog lang yan. So yeah. So thank you again, Kuya Ivan, Kuya John, for the experience as well. And to everyone, guys, I'm overly grateful for all this experience and to be hosting once again. So yeah, without you guys. All right. So this is where
All
we
right.
end. So bye, guys. I will see you guys on the next series. And also on the DMR series, stand by for announcements on the DMR page. So
Yes,
thank you.
please, Kian, so that I can start competing as well, and not just being
Yeah, so it's official
not
for
just
you.
hanging out here. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. All right, so bye for now, and I'll see you guys on the DMR series and on the next season. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you very much.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.